Wicked Wins, Episode 3. Thank you, Zach, but I do enjoy music with a little bit of motor in it. We find the party. I believe just managing to get themselves out of the worst of danger. And coming out with some accomplishments. So, what have the 5 of you accomplished since last we saw you?
I got a max roll on my HP.
You haven't rolled HP yet. Get out of here. I need the recap before we get
I
XP.
actually got a double max roll on my end.
You're about to get no HP roll if you don't give me this recap.
We leveled up.
Let's see, so where did we start last session? So we started with going into the catacombs. We avoided a white narrowly, which probably would have destroyed us all. We killed like 6 zombies. We kept going around. We went into a barracks area that had weird floating tentacle creatures. We rummaged through the barracks area. Eventually we find a shrine with a book in it. Try to steal the book a few times and it's like trapped and nearly kills Rusty, but doesn't. We go back to the barracks. We rest a night. I memorized comprehend languages, try to read the book, and just gives me a bunch of weird information about how to be a good person and spells on how to be good, and I get my alignment shifted towards good for a day. Then we decide to head towards the school. We go into a bunch of different rooms, counter a bunch of different random creatures, and including some mosquito-looking creatures, a big ogre, some other random creatures, and and then eventually we find a large room with a swarm in it that has plans on a desk. Silvio checks out the plans and sees that they are some sort of guide to where this amulet he's wanting is, and Felix finds a special scroll case in that room and a history book. And then we kill a poor, helpless, defenseless goblin. Our party sucks, and we left.
That goblin was planning something.
That goblin did not need to die. Everyone sucks. Luna hates everyone right now.
That's only because you're good currently.
When you wake up, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you won't care anymore.
Yeah, I might not care tomorrow, but today I hate you all for killing this goblin. And we ended having finally re-emerged from the catacombs. We all leveled.
Yep, so let's see those HP rolls in the chat. By the way, surprise, you can't take half.
No.
Can't take half?
You can't take half. You do get to re-roll on 1s and 2s.
I got 2 1s somehow. Like 1-1.
Max roll.
Oh, that's a 1.
Hell yeah.
Average. Like you said, I couldn't take half. Do I re-roll?
No, you get nothing now.
Oh no!
Yeah, I told you I was getting my max roll.
You did get your max roll.
Damn.
Oh, I see. I see. I only have +1. That's why.
And don't forget, guys, you get an additional +1 hit point
we get
if it's your favorite class.
Yep.
Oh, I'm completely crazy. I rolled a 1. Huh. I thought that. I don't know why I thought I was rusty for a second.
You definitely rolled a 1. You should be rolling again. All right, that is not a 1.
Now I rolled a 4. What the hell is this karma? I'm so confused. Whatever.
I'm loving my max
Oh yeah,
roll
and we got
as
to
a
mark
caster.
down hit points somewhere on the sheet.
Yeah, that's what I was just doing. At first I forgot.
Configuration.
Oh, configuration.
2.
Okay, there we go.
This already adds in your con, right?
It does already add in your con, yeah. It does not add your bonus hit point for if it's your favorite class, which I believe, Clarence, you're not going to get.
I'm not, actually. No.
Yeah, got him.
Sucks to be you.
Why is everybody happy? I'm stuck.
I think that's how it works.
You down to feel better about ourselves.
Oh, that wasn't the kind of sucking I was talking about. But
Yeah,
anyway.
I got it.
Whoa.
I knew what you meant.
Whoa.
I
Goddamn.
was like, yeah.
Yeah, and we have a shit ton of loot. I tried to write out most of it consolidated in our notes so we
Yep.
can kind of reference that. I don't know if I missed anything, but it was everything that I got written down in
No,
my notes
that looks
for
good.
the session.
That looks good. So
Did you write down the bedroll I got?
Remember-
The small sack?
remember as well,
I-
for right now, by the way, I need all of you guys to gain a level of energy drain until you have rested and had a full day of no strenuous activity and rested again.
Let's see.
How do I do that?
So if you go up to your
Conditions.
conditions, you'll see energy drain. Put that at a 1.
And what do we have to do to get rid of it? We have
You
to...
need to rest tonight and then not do any strenuous activity for a full day and rest again. And that will give you the level.
I've got a buzz next to him. Wow, I lost 5 health? What?
Yeah, you lose 5 health when you gain when you get energy drained.
And my CMD dropped?
Yes, because you gained stuff, because you don't technically have your second level yet.
No, I'm so tired.
My initiative looks like it's... Oh, everything's down.
Yeah.
Quickly, I have 1 skill point left. Did you guys have a knowledge you guys weren't going into?
Oh, I didn't put...
Yo,
dice.
mama.
So dumb. I forgot to...
Oh,
Facts.
can I take a follow knowledge your mom or what?
Yeah, you can take some ranks in knowledge, your mom.
Oh my
Get
God.
Knowledge local.
Get knowledge law.
The current knowledges I have are Arcana, History, Nature, Planes, and Religion.
I got religion and what was the nature?
You guys should most certainly not take knowledge geography ever.
I have history, arcana, nobility right now. I can get 1 more.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Geography, you said you have Nobility.
Dungeoneering, if we're going in catacombs, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how much more
I don't know.
stuff like, yeah, that could be.
Well, I mean, it's in character. I'll take a
Where's the-
dungeoneering if no one else
More
does.
local is
Where's the
always
language list thing?
decent to have.
The language tree is... Hold on.
Alright, I'm taking local. It's more relevant for my character. I care about the
Yeah.
locale better than.
Yeah, I think local is a good one to grab.
Here is the language tree.
So, okay. So I can start from common.
Yeah. I don't know what you have right now.
That's a good thing to look at. I think I only have
So
common listed.
right now, you should have 3 additional languages because you have an intel bonus of 3.
Oh, I don't. Then I don't know.
Okay. And then if you took... You haven't taken any ranks in linguistics, though, but
Well,
you
I'm
should
about
have
to,
3
that's
total.
why I'm-
Oh, okay. But yeah, you can basically pick 4 languages that are interwoven with... Actually, as a human, you can select anything except Ancient Common and Old Draconic and Celestial. I'm sorry, or Orin. Those are the 3 on that chart that are not available to you that you could select because it's your intel bonus ones. But then every time you take a rank in linguistics, you have to take languages that are within the tree. The idea here is that you're learning these languages through inference, and that takes the ability to know the languages that are connected to each other.
So could I take Draconic then?
You could take Draconic. Yep.
Okay. Draconic.
How do you feel about veggie pygmy?
Nope. That language does not exist.
Let's go with Goblin.
Okay.
I'm sure that. Do I know something about the town? Do I know what mostly is there like a?
There is a
large
lot
population?
of Dwarven-speaking people within the town.
All right, then I'll go with Dwarven too.
Initially, this was a large Dwarven city, and many of those dwarves, well, now much more impoverished, have stuck around, and many people learn the Dwarvish language in order to speak with them, and that's kind of been passed down.
So I get common and 3 others just normally, and then when I take linguistics, I could take 1 more.
Yep.
Let's see what connects to any of these things. Infernal sounds fun.
You need Elven and Gnomish,
I need
unless you're
Elven?
taking it as one of your 3 bonuses. Is it part of one
never
of your 3
mind.
bonuses? Because otherwise,
I
yeah.
guess I'm going to go for Orc.
Okay. Good choice. All right. Then away with the language table. Boop. So,
I get that as a handout.
it actually is as a handout. If you go into
Oh.
the all campaign notes and you,
Well, I meant in Roll20.
I could try.
Yeah,
to
it was
remember how to do
it was a thing that I could look at in the journal. It'd be neat.
that. I never remember how to give handouts. Ha!
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same way you add a character sheet. You just add a handout instead.
Handout.
Thought it'd be cool. We could just pop it open. in the game.
Hang on. That's a good idea. I don't deny it. Just I hate when the players have good ideas.
True.
Don't hate the players.
Hate the game. Ah!
Got him. Wait.
Hate,
That was a good one.
hate the GME stock.
Hey. GM is your friend and is always looking out for your best interests.
I don't know about that one.
Alright. You guys climb your way out of the deep below and emerge to the, I guess, sort of mid-morning sky. It's still a bit dark in the alley, the way the suns kind of reflect off of here. There's a lot of sharp edges to the buildings that kind of cover over the alley that you find yourselves in. Bloodied, dirty, but accomplished. What is your first order of business as you crawl on out of this deep below?
Number
Got an
one
amulet
thing,
to take to the church.
split up the
You don't have
loot.
an amulet to take to the church.
The note.
Yeah, I do.
You have it. No, you don't.
I got a full amulet.
Nope.
All right, let's split up the loot.
You're right here, right now.
Yeah, when we're done.
Okay.
All right. All 5 of you want to head to the church then?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave the site of all this money.
You can head on over to the temple, and let's talk about where the temple is. Wrong thing. Put a little temple marker on here. Dryer is loud. That is not how big the temple is. Let's scale that down a little bit here.
I'd believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put our temple right over here in the noon court. Off of this kind of main drag right here. And you all can head over to the Temple of Lars. As you arrive, those of you who've not ever been here will notice that this place is very well constructed, made up of largely granite, polished fairly regularly, with etchings of Lars and a number of like other symbols in various places, or like there are some words etched in Dwarven. Words recanting might makes right.
How does it compare niceness to my temple?
Your temple is, well, it has a sort of aesthetic pleasingness to it. It's also a lot more like hobbled together because the mistress hasn't really been around for very long. So it's just been kind of like, well, we could find a place, we need to keep it nice, but there's something about like your temple comparatively that just isn't as put together as this is.
Okay.
And as the 5 of you step in, one of the clergy will look over to Silvio, will nod to him, and then walk off to go get your contact. I don't think I gave you a name of, did I?
Nope.
All right, let me grab his name. His name is Dragutin. Dragutin Dragic.
All right. I think I'm gonna need a spelling on that.
I will be giving you both. I specifically am copying them out of here.
All right.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Somebody likes dragons too much.
You don't know what they are.
I couldn't have been further off.
I was trying to predict it in my head.
All right.
Does anyone here speak Orcish?
Yes.
That's right, you did just take it. So you would know that his one sec, because this kind of matters, knowing this. That you would know that his name together means incredibly precious.
Interesting.
A very masculine sounding name, but a not so masculine name to most orcs. It's the kind of thing that a mother orc might name their child if they find them very valuable, but as they grow older, they might prefer to use like a sort of pseudonym for.
But he doesn't.
But he does not. So Silvio, he will make his way to you after a bit. He is a very large man. He doesn't look fully orcish, but he stands about 6.5 feet tall. And he has a very imposing frame. From shoulder to shoulder, he is probably about 2/3 his height. And he will look over all of you. Well, it's good to see you back. I suppose then you've done well, or you're here to report failure so I can execute you.
No, of course I've gotten the item we were looking for. The what was this called? Amulet paper map with highlight.
Excellent. He'll extend his hand.
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
He'll take it and he will unravel it. We were way off. No wonder we haven't been able to find this. How much do you know about the outer limits of the outer edges of the city and what lies beyond them?
Well, I don't have knowledge local, so probably nothing.
How about any of these? Is this the assortment of people you brought with you?
I have
is.
knowledge local.
Give me a knowledge local.
All right, I'm going to use inspiration since it's free.
Yep. Roll
And
me
we don't have
/R
a-
space 1d6.
Yep.
Um,
I'll roll it anyway.
all right. So yeah, you guys know a little bit, but not very much about the outskirts. Felix, you know for certain from your travels here that they are very dangerous the further out you get. There's like a few miles outside of town that you can get, and it's not so bad. But it becomes exponentially more dangerous the further out you get. And he'll look this over and he'll say, well, this lies not too far outside of the city, but not sure who to assign to this. Samuel would be very important if we could manage to get it, but I'm unsure as to what would lie inside. Don't want to send you out there and get you all killed, especially after you probably put a lot of work in just trying to find this on its own. I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this? I still want to make this at least worth your time going in there. all of your time, I guess. I'll have to work out the details with the Temple of the Mistress, but I think this will end up working out pretty well. How did you guys manage to find some stuff for yourselves as well?
Yeah.
I got a bedroll.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty obviously carrying this this masterwork longbow, masterwork short sword, some crap like that.
He will look at Higram though, and he'll go, "By the Great War, that's all you walked out with? This man has a longbow and you have a bedroll? How did you lose the bet there?"
I got some wine and cheese.
We have an
I
assortment of
can
wines
feel like,
for
well, I got
dividing.
these D6s, but we haven't gotten the gold yet.
Did you really just say that?
Yeah.
I'll murder you. How dare you tell him we got paid? I don't say that in game.
Well, not gonna stop you from the payment we'll be giving you when we've got everything worked out. For now, we're gonna do a bit of research into this, and I will let you know as soon as we have the money available and as soon as we have a plan. And we'll let you know if we're gonna look your way for this this arrangement on acquiring this amulet.
Tom, do you know what the amulet does?
No.
Is it going to be in a place kind of like that one was, where there's going to be a lot of stuff that we got to fight?
How do you feel about the undead?
Not a huge fan.
Well,
I'm indifferent.
the old dwarven kings loved using the undead to protect their tombs and the tombs of those who guarded them. To keep people from getting at all the powerful magics they've stored deep within. Many of these people prefer to be buried with their sacred weapons or their sacred totems
Ooh.
instead of passing them down.
I guess I like them. They're my
Yeah,
style.
my eyes grow like saucers.
Well, at least, Silvio, you found a group that's well motivated.
I do.
I want to ask him. I don't know how to say this specifically. I want to ask. So, what's so special about this amulet, anyway?
This amulet is a symbol of everything that Lars is and is known for. It offers unparalleled power and dominion over the realms of the domains which Lars calls his own. Unrivaled strength, unrivaled constitution, and great capacity to deflect the wounds and swings of your enemies. An amulet like this would give us a veritable powerhouse with one simple amulet, blessed by Lars himself. But it must be earned. It would be the kind of thing that, even with all the strength it gives us, it wouldn't be nearly as strong if it were just something we made ourselves. Wearing it around our necks would be more powerful, potentially, than even the amulet itself. Fear. Fear is the most important thing it gives us. To keep people like, well, some of you in line.
Fear is a pretty strong motivator.
What do you mean, some of us?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
You smaller types.
Just because I'm little, I wave my hand. I'm purposely looking weak.
He'll like step up to you and like look down at you and go, "You'll what?"
I will be angry.
That's all I
Get your ass
thought.
kicked, that's what's gonna happen.
And he'll take a couple of steps back.
Size is but a number. I was one of the more important ones down there. I felled foes with other means than my bare fists. You should know that strength is not determined this way.
I can see what you're capable of, and you act as though we don't have people like you that operate in our lines.
I'm sure. I'm just saying, size doesn't matter. It's how you use it.
Yes. Spoken like what we'd expect a wizard to say.
A wizard.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, you can know how to use it all you want. If it cannot penetrate your foe, it does no good.
That's what you said.
Wow,
That
we're
is true.
penetrating our foes now. Damn.
Spell penetration is a good feat to have. Yes.
Oh, spell penetration. Okay, never mind.
Not surprised, lass, that you would hear someone say penetration and feel a bit of a jolt. You, if you've got some free
I thought I should be
time,
seeing myself out of this.
I've got some.
I'll think about that.
Come on,
Oh,
come
sorry,
around
she-
any time.
I look to who did I think that she's the mistress of? I look to them immediately.
Silvio.
Silvio, I'm like, Does he have any reaction or?
I don't think so. He's kind of a.
no,
He's mostly stone-faced, right?
yeah.
I thought he had fully purchased her, but maybe not.
Purchased her.
No one's purchased me. What are you talking about? I told
Oh.
you the mistress is a goddess.
Yes.
Oh, you worship the mistress.
Yes, I think it's some sort of code word. I think they're embarrassed about their enragement.
Oh my god, I'm pretty sure he's an idiot.
Don't press on this area. I've tried. It doesn't work well. I just whisper to him.
Wizards tend not to be the most quick-witted of people. They don't usually put the simple things together. You gotta draw them a nice big picture.
I've tried, it's not working.
The picture's
Doesn't
still
draw me
probably
anything.
not as big as you think it is. Think like building size.
I mean, I took him to, like, he's been in the temple to the mistress.
Yes,
He's
I've been in
literally
your
been in it.
temple. I've seen what they offer, and it's not no temple I've ever been in.
Oh my god.
Well, either way, all things aside, Silvio, it seems like you've managed to put together a bit of a hot mess, but at the same time, if you all manage to accomplish things down there, you're better than the last couple of troops we've sent down. Hopefully you'll hold it together for long enough to get a few more things accomplished. For now, take your leave, get some rest. In a couple of days, I'll have news for you of what we found. And coin.
Ah, yes.
So do I have like a place in town, or do I typically like sleep out in the street, or?
Yeah, everybody's kind of got a place in town. So for the most part, all of you have some place that you stay. Not anything fancy, just some place that you can stay. That's part of why you don't have a lot of money, is you've been maintaining what you need to pay for the place you're staying, but it doesn't really quite get you enough to really enjoy yourself. Most of the stuff you've been doing are like odd jobs here and there, or like some of you just came here with barely the coin they had in their pocket. So we'll kind of hand wave over for now any of the land that you own, because you don't really own it. It's more like renting it. But you all have places that you can reside. Is there anything you want to do as the 5 of you leave the temple?
Yeah, I need someone with charisma and knows what things are worth to come help sell this shit.
I can help you appraise stuff.
I can if you ask nicely.
Go with the one you can be mean to.
All right. Is everybody going to go work on selling the things, or are people going to split up at all? Seems
I'm
like
definitely
Rusty's gonna follow everybody. Higram, you're following as well.
I'm following the money, man. I'm
Hallelujah.
following the money. Show me the money.
How about
I'm
you,
gonna
Luna?
act like it's just because I'm friendly and want to be part of the group, but it's like I'm not walking away from all the money.
I ain't even pretending.
Even though I did just get 20 gold for sharing a memory, which is a lot.
Oh yeah, we should try and share some more memories.
Better have stuff worthwhile.
Well,
Want
I don't like how
shitty
often.
ass memories.
Actually, I'm going to ask you, like, how often can you sell memories? Because we did agree to bring back the memories from our excursion. So are we going to be like tired after that, or we have to wait for a period?
So, with regard to the whole memory sharing thing, the biggest delay is their coffers. So their coffers need to rebuild before they can afford to pay you for another memory.
Gotcha.
And they have to know that there's an interest as well. So right now they're still trying to profit off the last memory that you gave them. But over a few days, they might be able to see like, oh, this has some traction. We might be able to pay you for another memory. It's all going to depend over the next few days.
Well, maybe in a couple days we'll check it out.
Juicy stuff then.
So the 5 of you can make your way to one of the nearby shops that happens to have a sign up that says will barter or buy.
Before we walk in here, there's I'm holding all the scrolls and potions and oils we got in there. Is there anything that fancies anyone, or should we?
Oh yeah, I think I can identify some potions.
Well, I think
we've already been going over this,
yeah,
right?
they were either marked or we identified them in downtime a bit or whatever.
Well, they were all marked. It's
okay.
That's pretty much all this stuff has markings on it unless I give you something specifically not marked.
Scroll-wise, anything that I have the capability of casting, I would say we should hold on to.
Yeah, so I did want to hang on to a few things. I'll just like open my bag and show everyone. Okay, I'm just going to post in the chat everything that you guys can look at to see. Can I not paste this in the chat? Copy. Paste. There we go. That is the list of the stuff. I want, if no one else, I don't know what you want, Whitney, but I would like to hold on to the Scroll of Sleep. Or one of us should hold on to it, and Rave Enfeeblement's kind of cool. Other than that, I don't know. There are a lot of them are situational, so it's up to you guys.
Well, I mean, the ones I want because I want to learn the spells, so that involves basically destroying the scroll.
Oh, I see.
Because I technically have to basically grind the scroll up and like feed it to my familiar in part of a ritual of teaching it to my familiar. So,
how about this? How about why don't we say, I think the scrolls we should keep. It's a learning tool for myself and Luna.
Whoa.
The potions we can.
What about like the value of the scrolls?
Are you saying
if it's not going directly towards helping the party, I don't see how you're just going to have a bunch of.
How is that not going directly towards helping the party?
Yeah,
us knowing how to cast better magic.
Yeah,
if you're going to say that, then I'm going to say any armor or weapons that you decide to take, we should get a part of the value.
Yeah, Higram, did you not see me put that giant creature to sleep and save your hide down there?
Let
them have the magic. We have our weapons. It's fine.
Yes.
That's because you got a weapon out of it. I got nothing.
I didn't get a weapon out of it.
You got a short sword. I remember.
There was that goblin bow. You didn't want that.
I don't use bows.
I couldn't use that weapon.
Well, now you're just being picky.
I didn't get a.
He didn't get a short sword. He fights with a rapier.
Yeah.
It's you and.
Found a short sword.
There was a short sword that was down there, but it's not something he's proficient with.
Yeah, I had grabbed the Masterwork longbow and the Masterwork short sword, and we planned to sell them.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We can sell the potions and such, but the scrolls I think we should hang on to for our learning. If you want us to subsidize this in some manner, I'm sure me and Luna can come up with some arrangement, but...
I'm just
my arrangement will be I won't heal you anymore.
You didn't heal? I healed myself! 12.
That's true. Well, I did mention that
No, I'm
magic
saying-
is a little more
I'm not saying that-
costly than
Oh wait,
Super
shit!
Sword.
I'm good right now.
Yeah.
No. I guess if you really need us to compensate you part of the money for
No.
work
Hush,
something
woman.
out.
Listen. I mentioned to what's his face over here, Silvio. I mentioned up front that magic was a little more costly in this endeavor, and I think it's fair to throw a few scrolls that we found in there our way in compensation for expending a lot of our components in this endeavor.
Yeah, we'll throw scrolls your way and less gold your way. That seems fair.
Wait, what was the last part of that?
Less gold.
No. Same amount of gold. We got a few scrolls. It's not. All of these are level 1 or this first circle.
Hey, you guys, you're standing out in front of my establishment having this argument. You gonna sell some things or get the fuck out of the way of customers?
We are
Oh, we
paying
would like to
customers.
sell things, actually. Sorry, we're just having a little inter-party dispute.
Weird place to have it.
I know, it is a weird
Agreed.
place, but, you know, people are getting picky here, and...
Yes, Higram, quit your bitching. Let's go inside.
People, as usual, want more than their share.
Well, why don't you come in? I'll help you work out your dispute.
Lovely.
Can someone post like the sellable items? I
It's
guess.
in the Discord under Wicked Wind's notes.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
I'm evil. I can't let you just have free stuff.
Well, for sure.
As a character, I don't care, but my character's not. I mean, as a player, I don't care, but my character's not going to be like, okay, yeah, just take it. I don't care.
Well, that's
Where is
also
PvP?
why the evil character is also trying to keep them for themselves. So,
Exactly. Like, what? No, I'm never going to agree to this.
all right. So, you guys are having a little quabble about what you're trying to sell, right? Thought I heard you say something about scrolls, potions.
Mostly just we have some scrolls that me and Felix here would like to keep. Obviously, we're the magic type to
For free.
learn.
For free.
I said that we can.
How much do we pay to find these again?
fairly?
What do you even have? What you probably found some like nothing scrolls. What'd you
They're
do?
just
You look like the types. I'm assuming you maybe did like what the top level of some kind of like underrooms. You types are all the same. You find some goblin treasure, you think you're suddenly rich kids.
Yeah, we found these scrolls for free, so they should be free of charge for our party who found them and risked their lives for them.
We all found them and risked our lives for them.
Exactly.
You did nothing more than anyone else.
I mean, what do you even
I
have
did a
though?
lot more than everyone
You
else.
got anything of value? You got yourself any fireballs or?
We got some things. All right. We're gonna sell the weapons, right?
And the potions and the oils. I don't think we care about those.
I at least take out the masterwork longbows,
So
the short sword.
I have.
Unless-
We should have we have 409 GP worth of gems. That is what they were like labeled as
Well,
their
that's what it
price,
was.
but I don't know what he's actually
Oh,
going to give us for them. But there was like the 409 worth of gems, the potions that Felix threw out there, 2 masterwork longbows, the masterwork short sword. Yeah, and then
I mean, all I
And then-
see here is you guys brought me a couple of long bows, a short bow. I don't know why you think I'm gonna trade in your gems. Just keep them for yourself. It's easier than carrying coin. Fucking dumb move on your part here. What else we got here? You got oil to purify food and drink. You might as well just eat that shit. It's worthless.
Whoa.
Potion to hide from animals. What animal are you looking to hide from? Your sister's cat?
No, your brother's dog.
I'll show you my brother's dog.
Yeah, is
Is
it
that what they're calling these things?
What's the breed?
Listen, you gonna buy the weapons or not?
I'm thinking. What else you got here? You got oil and magic weapon. Maybe we could do something about that. I occasionally get somebody who needs a whole goddamn minute of getting their weapon magical. Whole goddamn minute. Oh boy. Alright, so here's what I'll do. You probably want to get rid of these potions, some of these potions anyway, right? Hide from animals, resistance. I'll give you my bulk rate. I'll pay you 10 gold a potion for bulk potions. I'll pay you 25 for the magic weapon, because I'll probably turn that one over. And, for the weapons, let me take a look at these. And he'll pick up the bow and he'll, like, pull the string a little bit and, like, try to pull it a little bit harder. Pretty standard. What about the other one? Looks about the same. And then he'll pick up the short sword. Not bad on the craftsmanship, but, no sheen to it. Alright, tell you what. I think altogether I'll give you... He'll, like, reach down and pull out an abacus and start sliding things over.
Can I roll like an appraise check to make sure that he's...
You absolutely can roll an appraise check.
Alright, I'm going to use inspiration on this one. So let's see, this one actually ticks it down. Good thing this uses intelligence.
We don't need to be... Oh, I don't think I can beat... Yeah, I probably can't beat that anyways, but...
1, 2... Alright, so I'll give you like around 550, and you guys can figure out what the hell you want to do about your scrolls, because you probably don't even have any scrolls worth anything, right? What do you even got? Anything second circle or higher. I don't care about none of this first circle shit.
Nothing is second circle.
Alright. Yeah, about 550 is what I'll give you. Rusty, you know he's undercutting you. He's already kind of undercutting you on the potions, but you get where he's coming from. Like, first and 0th level potions are something that's pretty easy to come by. And he probably doesn't move a lot of potions like of hide from animals or, really hide from animals is the two you have the most of. And resistance is not really going to be common. So he's probably cutting you what's fair considering how easily he'll sell it. But even still, you'd say he's about 30 or 40 coins off of what would be fair.
All right. Well, basically, then I would tell people, I was like, I think he's undercutting us, but not by much. Enough.
Hey!
Listen, I know you got to run a business.
Exactly.
Can I look around and see what kind of stuff he has that's for sale?
Yeah, he's got
like armor, weapons.
Yeah, he's got a variety of different armor and weapons around. Is there anything particular that would catch Higram's eye?
Heavy armor.
All right, let me take a look here. Hold on. Yeah, he has a suit of full plate that he has, like, standing up in the back corner. Next to it, he has, like, a suit of breastplate, and some chainmail, hanging up.
So that's the gold value. What would the trade value be?
Well, if I give you a trade value, I can pump it up by about... let's say like 10%. So I'll give you a 605 on it.
Would that be more fair? I don't know, but he looks nice.
If you're prompting me to roll, I don't know.
Rusty,
I believe this guy.
Rusty with a 30. That's Rusty. That still sounds pretty fair. I mean, again, he's keeping a big cut for himself, but it's probably hard for him doing business here.
I understand the plight of the businessman.
If there's anything that could be done to kind of sweeten the deal, maybe we could, work out something, but full plate's a little hard to come by. Not a lot of armor smiths around town that can do work like this either.
Yeah.
I can see your eyes, though. I can see your eyes.
Yeah, it is some nice armor.
I think you should go for it, Higram. You need it.
I do need it.
You think your little puppers, though, can handle it?
He's probably fine. He's kind of strong. He's stronger than average.
Well, I'll tell you what. You guys got the number. So why don't you take some time, discuss it with each other, think on it, and remember, you're not gonna get a better deal than here.
I'm gonna insight that. I think he's full of shit.
That would actually be gauge.
Oh.
What's your gauge bonus? We'll just use the same roll.
0.
Okay. So you still get the idea that he's not really you get the feeling that a lot of the people around here are probably offering about the same thing. And so like if you were to go somewhere else and get a deal, it could be within 5 to 10 gold.
More or less the same thing.
Yeah, but mostly the same thing.
Yeah, I think we should take this deal.
I agree. I think it seems like a fine amount.
Anyone have any glaring disagreements?
Oh.
I'll probably look more at John's character than anything else. Felix.
No, sounds fair.
All right.
Be done with this.
I'll shake his hand.
He will reach down beneath the counter. You'll hear like some grinding for a moment, and then like a clicking noise, and then after a little bit you'll hear some clanking, and then you'll hear like a thud and like the grinding noise again, and he'll lay down like a stack of plats. He'll drop 50 plats on the counter. He'll drop 55 plats on the counter.
Sorry, which potions did he want to take?
He's willing to take the hide from animals. He's willing to take all the potions except the oil of purified food and drink.
Okay, so all of them except for purified food and drink.
Yeah, so he's taking the magic weapon, the hide from animals,
There's 2 hide from animals.
Yep, I know, and the resistance.
Yeah, okay. I'll remove those 4 from my sheet.
And then we can add, what was it, 50 platinum?
11 platinum each.
Well, I'm actually doing the math with this and all of the extra money we got. So, if you guys give me a quick second.
Well, that depends.
We're splitting
Silvio
evenly. We're
to
splitting
pull
evenly.
them?
They can have their scrolls. I don't
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, so Silvio does not care about money. It is completely a means to an end. He cares about power.
Hey, Grim, you heard the man. He didn't even want to buy these.
Listen, I
scrolls.
care about
Useless.
money, but I ain't gonna. They can have it.
So
We found them for free. He doesn't want to buy them. What do you want to do, Higram? You want to fight over this worthless papers that do nothing for
Why?
you?
Didn't you just say you didn't have any spells? Oh, absolutely.
Hey! Take it somewhere else. I got business to conduct.
All right,
That's
well,
verbally.
all right, and let's find a tavern to then split everything up.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Go find yourselves a tavern, work on your money problems.
Let's drink.
Did you need to shout that in my
sounds like a
business?
plan.
Yes.
All right.
Is that illegal?
No,
You need to loosen up. Why don't you join us?
I got work to do.
Just close up shop. Isn't this your shop?
can we just go to the tavern and get this
Yeah,
split up?
that's what
'Cause
I'm
I
Listen to
really
the
like
rational
way
two
you
over
come.
here. Your rational two friends over here that understand. I'm a businessman. I gotta get my job done.
Yeah, let's leave the pawn shop. I don't need to talk to Rick and whatever his name.
Can you mark where on the map the pawn shop is?
It's like literally right
Okay.
down the street from
It's right near
the Clerk of Lars. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. I might have to make my way back over there in the next whenever. Oh, did he ever tell me how much he wanted for the plate?
No, but you can ask him before you go. He will tell you that it is.
No.
Well, you see, it's a little bit used, so I'm willing to offer you a bit of a deal on it. But it is still some of the best handiwork you're gonna see. So I could let it go for around 1,200 gold.
Well, 100 gold?
1,200 gold. Well, it's got you see, it is a well-crafted thing. And he'll open up an area so you can kind of walk over and take a look at it. And you will see it is incredibly finely crafted full plate. And as you touch it, it will reduce slightly in size.
Huh.
And then he'll reach over and touch it and it'll resize to a larger size. You see, it's a very good deal in a lot of ways.
I see. That's fancy. Do you know if there's a blacksmith in town?
No, we haven't had not a good one anymore. We haven't seen a good blacksmith since the dwarves stopped passing down the traditions.
Really? Interesting.
It's been a bit of a problem. There's some people that think the dwarves are just kind of keeping it for themselves, but no one's been able to confirm that yet. Other than probably a dwarf, but no dwarf's ever going to tell. You ever want to try to find one, though, you can roam around the mires and see if you can find yourself a dwarf that'd be willing to do the work, but you better have a friendly face and one the dwarves like.
All right. Well, thanks for your time. If I can come up with enough money, eventually, one day, in the distant future.
In the not too distant future.
Oh,
Does he look like he feels bad for me?
no.
Okay, I'm gonna leave then. Stop being an ass.
This guy looks like he's been a shopkeeper too long to feel bad for anyone.
Yeah. Look how poor I am. Give it to me cheaper.
Yeah. He's got that retail dead stare, like, don't care.
They
Buy
don't
it
pay
or
me
go.
enough for this shit.
He's like, corporate's gonna make me ask you for a pro card.
He just gets minimum wage.
No, that's his shop. He's
Yeah,
making
it's his
some
shop.
money.
Oh, it's his shop. Never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah.
Well, it's feast or famine, right? When you run in a shop like this, people like you guys come in, sell him these really high ticket items. He's down a lot of money for a while, and then eventually he'll sell a handful of them, and he'll get that money back. And then some adventurers will find those items in the dungeons later on, bring it back up to him.
It's the circle of life.
Before I leave, I'm gonna ask him one more thing. What does he sell the easiest? Like, what sells well here?
Ah, well, a lot of times people come down here looking for potions of invisibility. Get a handful of them. People seem to go in groups and think that that's like the cure-all for your problems when you're down in the depths. And they go down there with a stack of them, not realize that they kind of disappear when you attack something.
Yeah.
And then get
If you're around animals a lot, you realize they still know you're there.
yeah. Undead sometimes too. Invisibility doesn't always help you against the undead of certain types. But yeah, I've had a lot of bring them backs, resell them, bring them backs, resell them. I know because I keep them marked.
All right, nice to meet you. What was your name again?
Same. I am. Nice that you asked his name. Let me get you his name. He is Florian.
Yeah, since I couldn't make him feel bad, I'm gonna befriend him now. So I'm gonna smile and nod, and then I'm gonna leave.
Right.
Let him get back to his business.
Yeah, so you guys can head over to a tavern and discuss splitting up the cash.
Okay, so if my calculations are correct, with all of the gold, silver, copper, platinum, yada yada that we had written down that we like just straight up found, plus what he purchased off of us, we each should be getting 31 platinum and 7 gold. And then there's a remaining 2 platinum, 3 gold, 3 silver, 1 copper.
You said 31 platinum and 3 gold?
31 platinum, 7 gold.
7 gold.
And that is assuming, Steve, would he have been able to, like, exchange small coin for large coin?
Yeah, if you say, like, can you break out those platinums into smaller coin, he'll do that for you.
Okay.
He'll
Does
do
that
it
include,
begrudgingly, but he'll do it for you.
I'll smile and thank him. As I'm good right now, so I'm being very suck-uppy.
Is that including the 11 from the stuff we just sold?
Yeah, so basically what it had come down to is before that, this was like the total of what we had was like 67 platinum, 388 gold, 3 silver, 1 copper. Then I added the 550 gold, which brought that to 938. Did the division and was going to be 187 gold each, and then if he will bring that up into platinum, then that basically is 18 platinum on top of the 13 platinum that was divided from what we got. So yeah, so anyways, assuming all my math is correct, which I'm pretty sure is correct. I mean, I have like my lovely, you can't tell it's too white, but I wrote it all out. But yeah, it should be 31 platinum and 7 gold for everyone. And then yeah, there'd just be like a remainder 2 platinum, 3 gold, 3 silver, 1 copper that we can discuss how to divide or where it should go.
Well, can't we just break it down into like smaller?
True, I guess, yeah, we could have broken it down, which would have been 23 gold divided by 5 people, so that'd be another 4 gold each everyone could take, and then there would be still 3 gold, 3 silver, 1 copper. Break the gold down, that's 30 silver, so then 33 silver divided by 5 people is 6 silver each. Then we have 3 silver, 1 copper, which comes out to being 13 copper. Divided by 5 people is 2 copper each. 1 copper remains.
You can have it.
Sorry,
Thanks for all the
copper.
math.
Yeah.
3 copper.
You
remains.
can have it. Thanks for all the math.
Don't
Okay.
spend it all in one place.
All right, I'll try not to. Thanks.
You're welcome. Just remember, I pushed for you to have that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. First round of drinks on me. I question that.
Well, so do we want to find out where they exchange gems at? Get the gems to a gem amount where it's an even split or so, whatever.
I think what he said was,
It's better to keep them as
it's just you
gems.
spend them.
Right,
like,
yeah, that's what
spending
I'm
money.
saying. But the gems are not all equal gems, so we need to have the
You
gems
can
in a
just you
form.
can effectively split them out as
Okay.
equal gems.
Okay, so how much
Okay.
total gems? Oh, can I just
So
write?
there was 409 gold effectively worth of gems, not including the agate. I miswrote. I wrote
That's fine.
10C in there, but yeah.
Yeah, 10C.
So, yeah, that was supposed to be
Man,
10
I'll
chaos,
just
please.
put it
not
in the
10
thing,
copper.
man. I'll just yeah, I found this.
Or 10 chaos orbs. Gotta reroll some
Yeah,
magic
maybe that's
items.
where my brain was going. Was
That'd be
10
cool.
chaos. Okay, so if you toss it in, then that means we have 419 GP worth of gems. So if we split that 5 ways, that's 80, 19, 3? Yeah, basically 83 GP worth of gems each.
I'm just gonna write 83 GP gems.
Yeah, that's what I was writing too. Is that okay? 83 GP gems.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Higram, drinks on me. Let's remedy our little
All right.
bickering.
So Steve,
Well,
rules
like
question.
what?
Yes.
So we're the exhaustion thing says
Mhm.
that we can't do any stressful activity.
Yes, that is correct.
Is retraining stressful activity?
No, retraining is not stressful activity.
All right, then I want to look into that.
Okay.
How much is it for a round of our table of drinks?
So you can get a round of drinks for the table for basically a silver apiece. A silver
Alright, I
person.
will deduct 5 silver or 8 silver for a tip, and I'll carry back the drinks to our table.
Yeah. You can bring back the drinks.
This one's on me, boys and girls, and I'll hand everyone a drink.
Thank you.
So
Drink
job
up.
well done.
Job well done.
Naturally nice
Cheers.
of you. Thanks.
Cheers.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation, and I'm gonna make them all taste really, really good.
Okay.
Well,
Hey, this is the best ale I've had in like years.
they must have done something different with the brew. Tastes better than usual. I'm sure I could notice such a spell, but I'll just play dumb just to make him feel better.
Oh no, I do it openly. I'm not trying
Oh.
to hide it. Yeah, I'm like, hey, why not make it good? And I'm like,
Very nice.
no, down it.
You know
I'm
what,
like,
Spell
Higram? You're all
elite.
right.
this is all I'm good at. No.
I
don't
take
remember.
back all the things I said about you.
Hey.
Don't worry, I said it behind your back.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't care what you guys say. Higram's a good guy.
No.
So yeah, is there anything that you guys want to discuss after things? Thoughts on the future? Thoughts on how things went down
so
below?
We're gonna rescue this amulet.
Yeah, what's the plan for tomorrow? Are we setting out for more things, or what are we doing? What's up? What's on the agenda?
Well, it's gonna be a couple days before we find out.
Anybody interested in going back into the catacomb?
For that book.
We
I
can
don't
try
know.
for the book. We can take
Why
out.
do you want that book? All it did was tell me how to be a good person. What's
We can sell it.
interesting about it?
Yeah, we want to sell it.
Oh.
You know, it's
Also, there was like there was a room with some bugs in
That
it.
doesn't seem
And
very
then there was a
ethical
I don't
to
know,
sell
man.
something like that.
I don't want to spend that much effort. I don't know how much the book is even worth.
Probably a lot.
Of all of us, you would probably know.
That's true. I would have to. I could roll it. Could I roll an appraise check based on just memory of the?
No, you would need to be looking at it and have like your hands on
Luna
it.
told me it contained a lot of spells, right? Like I would.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah, it contained like, was it just first level spells or did it go up and
Every healing spell.
healing spell.
Yeah, as far as I could tell, it contained every healing spell that I know to exist, and also other spells of just very good nature.
And if you took it to a good church, they would pay extra to have it themselves.
Yeah, so magic's
I
not my
I
realm
feel
of
like this is a book
or
we should be
expertise. Though.
selling. That sounds like a
Why
book
not?
that should be.
What do you mean? You could
donated.
teach many clerics there's some important spells or
It
whatever.
just doesn't seem ethical to sell it. It just seems
What
like
do you mean?
something they should
What's
have.
wrong
Oh,
with
you're
money?
still good. I forgot. I was like, what is happening right now?
What do you mean? Selling a book of good spells to a church? That sounds like a good deed in itself.
They couldn't normally get it.
That
Yeah,
seems
but
like
Helping them.
you're making money off of helping people be good people, and that just
Is
seems
making
very
money
wrong.
inherently
Hey, making
bad?
money bad? When
Yeah,
did
what-
making money
not a
become
bad thing.
bad?
We gotta
Just
pay
doesn't-
bills, pay rent.
Buy drinks.
Yes.
Another round.
Not on me this time though.
No, I'll pay for the second one. I'll pay for the second one.
Nice.
Well, but honestly, I'd rather take a rest. That dungeon really did a number on me.
Yes, but I'll go to a hushed tone. We did reset it a bit, but I feel like word may get around of such a valuable book in there. We don't want to leave it there for too long.
We made so much gold in
How
one
do you
day.
even propose we get
How
the
could you
book
not
out
want
of
to go
there?
back? What'd you say?
Yeah,
How
do
do
we
you
have
even
a plan to
propose we
it
get
out?
the book out of there? I think that is like the biggest thing to figure out before we just decide to go back down there. Unless Rusty just wants to, die this time trying to get it.
I don't like that idea that
Well,
much.
no, I'm just saying we could go deeper in, or we can finish exploring the rooms we didn't go in.
I mean, I don't
I
know
don't
about you
know.
all, but it doesn't seem like there's much of a point. We went in there once.
I don't really want to go in again. That's my take.
We're just gonna sit around for a couple of days and hope that this
Well,
amulet thing pans out.
I mean, I have work to do at my temple, and in the meantime, we'll wait on the amulet. Do you have nothing else you do in this city other than twiddle your thumbs?
I do have
I
spells.
can't make money like this doing anything.
I got some grifting to do.
There
Like,
are.
this is more money than I've seen in a long time,
That's
I
true.
would-
and by a long time I mean ever.
I would like to spend some time learning these scrolls, and then afterwards.
Speaking of these scrolls, which ones are you interested? A few of them have absolutely no interest to me.
Well, I figure knowledge for knowledge's sake. There's no harm in trying to learn all of them. Of course, once you get your hands on them, they're kind of gone forever. So, I would suggest I get through them first.
Well, are you going to scribe me copies once you're done of the ones I wish to have?
You see, wizards are not as barbaric as witches. We retain the scroll when we learn it. We
So
don't
does
feed it
does
to a creature.
nothing happen to the scroll?
I don't remember that being true.
Yeah, they
Look
get
up spellcraft. It's you can retry in a week if you fail. So clearly that indicates the scroll is still intact.
That's if
What
you
if you
fail.
succeed?
If you succeed, the scroll is
succeed?
consumed. It's under scrolls.
Uh,
One moment. Pull this up. Scrolls under. Is it not under scrolls? I thought it was under scrolls. That's activating. God damn it. Not under scrolls. Must be under spellbooks for wizard.
I was gonna say it should be in the wizard's page.
Stuff here is always in weird fucking places. Blah 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 blah. Where's the spellbooks thing?
Maybe not.
No, it's under the spellbooks designation.
Adding spells to a wizard spell book. A wizard can add a spell to his book whenever he encounters one or more blah 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 blah, no matter what the source, blah blah blah. Must spend 1 hour studying the spell. Spellcraft check.
Oh yeah, the scroll disappears from the parchment. Yeah,
Yep.
so I can read. I can scribe it for you if I. Because if you learn it, you can't scribe it for me. So.
True. So you are going to agree to make sure you scribe all of the ones I care about. Correct.
Sure. I'm hoping you can toss me a few coin, but if you're totally against it, I can do it for you.
Toss you a few coin. Then why don't we just split them evenly? And unfortunately, oh, poor baby, you don't get to learn them all.
Well, I'll take this obscuring mist one if nobody.
I don't think we can
would
even
like
learn that. Or maybe
can't.
you can.
Listen,
I can't.
where we
I
want to
can't.
meet up in 2 days. That's really the answer.
Fail, I could cast. Nah.
It's 9.
Where do you want to meet up in a few days?
Yeah, for the
Why not here?
Yeah.
this tavern.
Good idea.
Bars as good as any?
Try for dawn this time.
Oh, obscuring mist.
I don't think a bar is going to be open at dawn.
Oh yeah, it's true. All right, well, when it opens.
All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to discuss? If not, why don't we go ahead and take a short break, and when we come back, we can figure out what happens in the days to come.
Did we come to a conclusion on what's happening with how we're doing
You two
these
can debate that.
scrolls?
We
I'm
can
still
do it.
going to break.
Yeah, let's go to break.
we're back. So, you rest for the evening, and can decide what you all want to do for the following day or the next few days that pass. It sounds like there is some
thing.
Nope, that takes 2 days. 1 full day of not doing any strenuous activity before you can remove that.
Oh, okay.
I believe I heard some close to decision making on the process of the scrolls.
Yep, we've divided out everything. Is it considered strenuous to learn spells?
It is not. Strenuous stuff would be like getting to combat or going out and like doing a day job or doing some kind of other like sort of labor intensive kind of thing. Reflecting or like working on yourself personally is not necessarily considered the same.
So yeah, for my downtime, I'm just learning the scrolls I have.
Okay.
I'm gonna brew potions, I think.
Okay.
But my checks aren't automatic, so I don't know when you want those.
Yeah, why don't we do that now? Well, Rusty is thinking about what potions to brew.
Yeah, so I believe it's by raw. It's about an hour a spell level. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically, all 5 hours of the day, I'll be trying to learn 5 spells. I believe the DC is 15 plus spell level, so 16. Yep. So here we go. I'll just go in order of these on my sheet. Okay. So the first one, detect secret doors. Come on, baby. Pass.
Pass indeed.
Next one is protection from good. Don't really care about this one.
Are you specialized in school, by the way?
I'm enchantment specialization, so I get a +2 on enchantment school spells, which I don't think I have any.
But... That will fail. Yep.
Obscuring mist. Let's go. This one's kind of cool. Yeah, nice. Next one, protection from law. Don't care too much about this one.
That's on the wizard spell list?
I think protections are. Let me double check.
I don't know why I always think they're not.
Protection from law is on the wizard spell list.
Okay.
Yes. Pass.
Nice.
And this one's kind of cool. Animate rope. Hopefully I get this one because I kind of want to make use of it somehow, but yeah.
Very good. Only one lost.
Yeah. Well, I don't lose it. I just can't retry for a week.
Right.
But maybe you want to...
Well, I meant like that you did not succeed on.
Yes. All right. Failed next to that one. Failed.
And then burn away the rest of them. And then Rusty, what do you want to do for some potions?
I have brewed, I get 3, so I have Disguise Self, Keen Senses, and Shield.
Okay, those are just your ones for the day. Brew Potion is a little bit different. If you do the Brew Potion thing, you spend gold to turn to make, like, potions that other people could actually carry around with them.
Oh yeah, I meant to say extracts. I was choosing my extracts for the day. I forget they're not potions. I keep thinking they're potions, but they're not.
Yeah, it's because they're virtually the same, but you did want to do some retraining.
Yeah, that's true. I want to look into retraining.
So yeah, you can find yourself a... you're specifically looking to retrain into weapon focus and the fencing grace, correct?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. So give me a diplomacy check or a knowledge local, your choice.
Oh, yeah, let me, first I should get, well, I'm going to do knowledge local because of the thing, but let me up my inspiration back, I guess. Okay. It's a new day.
Yep.
Knowledge local.
Ooh, plus, you get the D6.
Yeah, it's probably gonna not be great.
Oh, not bad. So 15 is enough. It takes you a lot longer than you wanted to find somebody, but you do a little bit of like looking around, verifying with some of the sources you know, and eventually you will find somebody who is an expert at fencing that lives over in the lodge. So as far as things are concerned, to give you guys a little bit of like region background here, the lodge is kind of like where the more affluent non-dwarves live. It's the most posh of any of the places that could be here. Most of you will live either in the park or in Westway. There's some, like, the park is an area where there's a little bit more money to go around. but not nearly as much as the lodge. Westway is where you'll see a lot of the poor. That's where like your lowest value housing is. Noon Court is a lot of businesses, a lot of basically like your commercial district. The Myers is a very large, both dwarven and industrial zone. And Whaler's Gate is a lot of like your things related to sea stuff. So all the ports are there, a lot of warehouses, a lot of other like trading things.
I guess I forgot it was a port town.
So yeah, Rusty, you can make your way to meet up with this person. They run a very prestigious, or at least what's considered to be prestigious for this little town, or for this little city, hunting lodge, or not hunting lodge, training lodge. And as you arrive, they're kind of seeing one of their tutelage out, and they'll see you approach. Good day to you.
Good day to you, sir, too.
Well, if you're here, you gotta be here for a reason. I can't help but notice you got a rapier at your side.
Yeah, I want to look into using it a little bit better. I hear that you guys are the place to do that, or a place to do that.
I am the man you would like to meet then. I can make it so that you can use that thing better than anyone you know has used it. Well, except maybe me, now that you know me.
I'll take that deal.
The question is, how you doing on coin? Because this is a bit of a time-consuming thing for me, and sharing my secrets is kind of like a trade secret.
Oh, I can pay for it. How much is it?
Believe we said
it was like 10 gold per day, right?
It is. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna pull it up. Be precise. So it will take 5 days. It is 10 times your level times the number of days. So 5, so 10. It's about 100 gold per feat to retrain.
And then so 10 platinum is 100 gold.
10 platinum is 100 gold.
So yeah, I guess I spend 20 platinum for the 2 feats.
Oh, you're gonna need some real specialty time here, huh?
I want to pay for the best, and you sir are the best.
That is a fact. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what we can do. You got a little time on your hands?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you here for the bulk of the day. Sun up to third sun down. Got it?
Got it.
All right, let's get to work.
Break.
Yeah, so you can get at it. You can let him know that you have, in 2 days, you have your meeting with the rest of the group to discuss things, but that you can head back over here after you get all that resolved. And what of the rest of you in the meantime?
I want to retrain my stupid first level spell since I can't just learn a new spell like normal classes do.
Okay.
Sure.
I want to trade. I'm gonna look for an orc who can help me to learn less water instead of ice armor.
Okay.
What? Wasn't that spell pretty good? No.
Ice armor?
Yeah,
It
weren't
takes
you
10
like
minutes
using
to
it?
cast.
It takes 10 minutes to cast?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were using it. Was that not the spell?
No, that's why you had to like make the whole bucket of water thing and then
Yeah.
climb in and sit in it
There
for
was-
like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I did not realize it was taking that long.
Yeah. It's a process.
Do you want to trade ice armor for what?
Less water. So I'm
Okay.
assuming I'm going to the Church of the Mistress because that's the only church I
Mhm.
really know. Like, hey, there's a church. Help.
Yeah, you can find somebody there who will assist you in this. You wish to lose what you once had and gain something anew.
Yeah, this spell I don't think is gonna help me as much as being able to enhance water would help me. I know we're gonna be hunting undead soon, probably. So
Oh.
I figure that's probably going to be a reoccurring thing, or at least possibly will.
It is a good idea that you came here. Your type is a little different than ours, but we have the resources to help you. Let me bring you to one of our rooms. And she will lead you to a small doorway, and she'll open up. These are the room, this we refer to as the Room of Lost and Found Ideas. Each day you can come within this area, presuming you make the appropriate donation of 100 gold. I think that's it, right? Because it takes 5 days in your second level.
2 days for a spell.
Oh, is it 2 days for a spell? I'm sorry. I thought it was 5 for the spells as well. So no, it will not be that then. It will be 40 gold.
Like, Jesus.
No.
They're ripping me off.
Nope.
I'm going to Lars.
Going to Lars.
Lars is like, oh yeah, you can pay for it.
You're right. You're paying in blood.
No, so 40 gold. And you'll basically come in for the next 2 days. She'll like go over to the orb. You'll place your hand upon this orb, and over time, your memories of the spell you had before will drain from you, and will be replaced gradually with memories of the new spell. The mannerisms will feel different, but your mind will be free, clear, and capable of properly making the gestures you need to bring the spell into existence.
All right. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, and then I'm gonna go buy some. I'm gonna go back to that guy. I'm gonna buy some. You said he had chainmail, right?
He had chainmail and breastplate and the full plate.
Okay, so he didn't have any splint mail.
You can ask him about specific things if you are looking for something specific. That's just what he had on display.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and see if he had any splint mail. A little more robust.
Give me a charisma check.
Just straight charisma.
Just straight charisma.
Charisma.
It is not your lucky day. He does not have any splint mail.
Okay, I'll just buy some. Let's see. You said he had chain and a breastplate.
Yeah, chainmail,
I'll buy
breastplate, and full plate.
I'll buy the chainmail.
Okay. Yeah. This is more standard chainmail. And he will give you a 10 gold discount off the chainmail.
Nice.
It is. You'll notice it's like slightly scuffed up and got some scratches in it that he can't get out of it, or like some cuts down a couple of the chains that he can't quite get out. But it's still fully functional. It's not non-functional.
Over the course of the next few days, I'm gonna use mending on it so it looks nice and fresh and new.
Okay.
I want to be shiny.
Technically, you need all the pieces.
It is all. He does have all the pieces.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just kind of dinged up.
Yeah.
I just feel like I need to get back at your character for some reason.
Why? All I do is live.
How about Luna and Silvio? What are you doing over the next few days?
I think I'm gonna YOLO try to learn these scrolls, even though if I fail, it
Go,
sucks
go,
and it's
go.
suboptimal.
All right, what scrolls are you learning?
I got 3. I'll do them in order of Ray of Enfeeblement, Inflict Light Wounds, and Sleep.
Okay.
So, also DC 16. Let's see if I get lucky.
Go, Luna, go.
Oh,
Success.
I get Ray of Enfeeblement. Now this is Inflict. Oh, I get
Ooh, nice.
And now Sleep. Oh, I don't get Sleep. That sucks.
Nope.
Okay, but I get the
Well,
other
I can
two.
describe that one for you.
Yeah, that's probably the best one to have failed.
Yeah, I could beg for that
And
one.
other than that, I am just gonna head back to my temple and see what's happening.
Okay. And what about Silvio?
So I'm on the One Punch Man training regimen, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. In addition to that, though, I'm looking to see if the dude has adamantium arrows and how much those would be.
Ooh. Very nice thing to look for.
Yeah, that way I don't have to track my arrows. I can just shoot them, and then they never worry about them breaking.
Oh, is that a feature of adamantium arrows? They just don't break?
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
And adamantium's considered masterwork, so I get a +1 to my attack. Well, no, my bow's masterwork already, so never mind.
Yeah, so he will inform you that, well, something I need to make sure you're aware of is I get a lot of requests for these. And, well, I don't like not having them come back. And a lot of times I sell these, they don't make it back. And adamantine's not an easy thing to get a hold of. But, assume you know already, it's much better than the usual arrow. So I'm gonna hit you with a little bit of a premium, and I hope you understand you're gonna have a hard time finding it for around the same value. But these are around 80 gold apiece.
Alright, how much money do I have? How much did he say?
80 apiece.
Alright, so I could afford 5. I'll get 4, so that way my first 2 attacks each round I don't have to worry about taking down arrows.
Yeah.
So 4.
And they do count as a +1 enhancement bonus.
Right. So that's 31 platinum and 10 gold pieces.
Yep. He will point out, so something to keep in mind. They're not 100% unbreakable, okay? You really fuck it up, you can break the shaft, but we can reapply it to the shaft. You don't want to be shooting full solid adamantine arrows. So they still got a wood shaft. I get a lot of people that seem to get the wrong idea. You don't lose the head. That's the most important part. But you shoot it into a wall, you're not going to have a stick on the end of it anymore. Understand? So don't try some stupid shit. I had one person try firing him at a door. It's like, what the hell are you firing at a door for? It's not going to do any good. He thought for some reason, because adamantine things break wood better, somehow on his arrows it was going to do it. An idiot. Anyway, you don't seem that dumb. For the way you can perceive this is if you botch on an attack roll with one of your adamantine arrows, you'll lose the shaft. If you have any craft in woodworking or anything like that, you can easily take the arrowhead off and put it on another shaft, or you can try it without any ranks in it. But it's DC 20 to reattach it. Otherwise, you can get it he'll reattach it for you to another one at minimal cost.
All right, and I'm gonna grab a bedroll.
Okay. You want that new or used?
I can afford a new one.
Okay. That'll be regular price.
All right. So 1 silver piece.
Yep.
All right.
I got mine for free in the dungeon. It's just a little soiled.
Probably stinks.
Well,
He can prestidigitate it.
Yep. Sure did.
Yeah, but that only lasts an hour, right? And then it'll start stinking again.
The
No,
cleaning of anything that would be dirty would come out, but their smells you can't actually remove. So if it is smelly, you
Yeah.
can't prestidigitate away the
Yeah.
smells.
So like you could like get rid of the smell for like an hour, and then the spell wears off, and it's just gonna stink again.
I'll be asleep by then. I don't
Yep.
care.
You're just gonna wake
That's
up
so gross.
smelling like it, and then you won't be able to get that smell out of your skin.
He can prestidigitate himself; he'll be fine.
Yeah, and then again, it'll only last an hour.
Well, no, you can get it out of your skin because a lot of that is coming from like not being properly aired out. So if you put it away for the hour, it'll clear out the rest of it as the breeze blows over you.
All right, all right.
It's not. He's not sleeping in the.
I just want to have an excuse to be like, ew, what smells?
Mommy.
But yeah, you guys can meet up a couple of days later at the.
Oh, sorry. There's something day 2 I need to do.
Yes. Well, day 2 is also when you're going to meet up.
Oh.
That was my impression, unless you were waiting 2 days, 2 full days to meet up.
Yeah, I thought it was like wait 2 full days.
Okay.
And meet up on the 3rd.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, what about the second day?
Second day, I would ask Luna which scrolls she wants, or what scrolls she wants me to make for her. This process takes 2 hours a scroll, so I only can make like maybe 3 a day, realistically.
So I think the ones detect secret doors, obscuring mist, and maybe another sleep if you don't mind.
Sure. So that will cost me. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
How much
I
does
was
it cost
interrupting
you?
you guys.
12.5 GP per scroll times 3, so 37.5. Let's just call it 38 gold.
I'll give you.
Well,
4
Steve, can I put
platinum.
in the feats that I retrained now, or do I have to wait?
You'll have to wait.
Okay.
How much are you giving me?
4 platinum?
4 platinum? Oh, so you're gonna pay for it?
Yeah, I'll pay for it. I mean, I shouldn't make you pay for scribing shit for me, so.
That's
Alright,
your
yeah.
shit. Come do
Make
it.
him pay.
Just, I guess, yeah, deduct the 4 plat, and then I'll just not touch my money, and then, yeah, I'll hand you those 3 scrolls at the end of the second day.
Steve, I want to buy some empty flasks.
Yeah. Those actually are slightly cheaper. Because I think they have that listed, right? It's normally like, they're normally like a gold, right? Or is it? Hold on.
3 copper.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I had something else I need to do before the end of the day, but you can do it later.
Oh yeah. So if you're willing to buy them, used but cleaned, you can get them for a copper a piece. But they're not all going to be the same shape and.
How much dirty? I can clean them up.
Oh no, they come fully cleaned.
I'm joking. Yeah, I'll buy 10 of them.
Okay.
So it's 1 silver.
Yep.
Cool. That was it.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill them with water, and then over the 2 days, I'll bless them.
Okay.
So they'll be all holy waters.
Yep. Anybody else got stuff they want to do before the meetup?
Yeah, I have one thing else if no one else has anything.
Okay.
Yeah, if I have time after that 6 hours, I think there's more time in the day to do some more things. I want to look into that scroll case that I found. I don't know if there's a check I can see who would. I've been looking into this before the campaign started. That's my whole backstory. I was looking into this.
Mhm.
So do I know of someone I could bring this to that I could trust to look into it, or do I need a check to
Give
figure
me a. Let's see here. Let me look at your skills that you have real quick. I'll make some decisions. You can choose whether you want to give me a diplomacy or a knowledge nobility.
Let's go with nobility.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you do know a person that you can head to, and
Yeah.
you
I'll
can
bring
bring
it to
them the case. Their name is
I don't know why that happened. That was weird.
It can actually be easy to accidentally trigger shit.
Technically, that roll 2 would be a 15, right? Because this is day 2, so we would no longer be energy drained. We would have our full
Correct.
level up.
Oh yeah,
right.
so I should be not energy drained.
Yep, you can remove the energy drain at this point.
How many ability damage do I get to remove?
One per
1
day?
point, 1 point per day of rest.
So has it been
So it would have been 2 days of rest so far, so you could remove 2 points.
okay?
Yeah, so you can go visit your contact. This is a woman by the name of Elizabeth Spiros.
Elizabeth or Elizabeth?
Elizabeth. V-E-T.
Elizabeth.
Vet.
Vet? V-E-T?
Vet. V-E-T. Here, I'll throw it in the chat.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Like my old character, but a V instead of a B.
The question is, how hot is she?
So
Go
I'm
for
gonna...
hotness. I'm gonna be that guy, alright?
That's fine. She is by default slightly more attractive, so it's only 2d6
Hell yeah.
plus 5. Ooh, that's still really bad. 9.
Damn it.
Got him.
Maybe that's why I can have a professional relationship with this person, because I'm not attracted to her.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Steve, if my Constitution goes up by 2 points, does that mean my HP goes up by some amount?
Yes, but how is your con going up by 2 points? Oh yeah, so your max HP would have been down when you would have been taking the damage, but if you've raised your HP, it doesn't track on the character sheet, so you have to track it manually.
Okay, so I would have had when I went to like the negative, I would have had to my only concern is like when I did the hit die roll, it would have been lower.
Oh, that is true.
Oh.
So yeah, give yourself 1 more max HP.
Okay.
Yep.
True.
I am also buying 2 manuals of bodily health.
No, Tom. No.
Those cost like
They're tens of thousands of gold.
Okay.
What? I want 2 more con also.
So yeah. So John, you can make your way over to Elizabeth.
How goes it?
It goes as it goes. How are you?
Very good. That thing we were talking about, I was able to track down some information on it, I think. And I'll produce the scroll case. It's locked, I think, with some evocation magic.
She'll look it over, and as she does, she'll kind of wave her hands, and her little spectral hand will flip forward to try to take it from you.
Yeah, I'll just hand it to the hand.
As you bring it close, she'll kind of look it over. And have you done the magic detections on it?
I tried, but it was difficult to read in the moment. I haven't had time to reassess. I figured you're more of the expert here. Maybe you can figure it out.
You've been able to touch it okay.
Yes.
The design here... Ooh, wow. It definitely one of the early era wizards, looks like of the court of the Second King, maybe the Third. Hard to tell. Some of the work is very similar, but I'd say
not
probably
saying it could
Third.
be historical knowledge. I'm more interested in more relevant ongoings of wizards, as you know.
Well,
Looking for a teacher.
These things are always sealed away, and you're never really quite sure what was sealed in them. I
Tricky.
worry about playing around with it too much. These are almost always trapped.
Well, I think I have some things to do with some people I met the last few days. You want to hold on to it and look it over for a few days?
Yes, I will do what I can. My only worry is you're entrusting me with just... Even this case alone is worth... In some ways, it's potentially weight in at least coppers, if not more. If you're sure you're comfortable leaving with me, I cannot guarantee the contents will be here if I were to get robbed or something of such. This would be one of the first things they might grab. But I will do what I can to keep it safe.
You think you'd be likely to be robbed? What is her... Is this like a magic shop, or is she just a historian, or what's
She is a historian of sorts. She has been spending a lot of time trying to gather different details about the dwarven kingdoms from long ago.
Mm.
Her specialty isn't as much so in the arcane stuff, though, as she is largely looking for like historical records information. And while she's never been robbed, you know this is a thing she's always worried about having happen because she has a lot of historical stuff. She's always worried that somebody's gonna break in and like steal all this stuff, like it's super valuable. But it's really only valuable to people like her. It's not really valuable to anybody. Like no one could take this out on the street and go back to like a sales shop and turn this over for any real coin.
Right. I'll just I'll hand her a platinum piece and I'll say, those who work with me are well compensated. You should work to keep it safe. I trust you. And I'll slip her a platinum.
She will take that. She'll actually put hands on that, but she'll use the spectral hand to move the scroll over to one of her tables. Thank you. I do appreciate this. I will also add to this, though, that I'm going to have to bring some other people in to take a look at it. If assuming that I'm in the right ballpark, I wouldn't bring anyone in that I wouldn't trust, no one that I think you'd have to worry about in any way. And they would only be here to help identify the external contents, not the internal contents, just to make sure before I take any further action on it.
We've worked together in the past. I trust your judgment.
Thank you.
Although, I will attempt it. Although, I can make us gauge without ranks, right? Or no?
You can.
I'll try. Ooh.
Yeah, you get that feeling like she's trying to be upfront with you. I mean, you've had a long relationship with her. She usually seems to talk pretty straightforward.
All right, yeah, I'll lower my questioning eyebrow as I say that, and I'll say, yes, I trust you. You have good judgment. I might be a few days. I'll check in and see how things are going.
Well, I hope everything goes safe. I imagine it was a rather dangerous endeavor to come across something like this. These don't find their way to the surface very often on their own.
Yes. Just remember, looking for a teacher. That is why I'm looking for these historical of deeds of great wizards, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is why I'm looking for
I do remember.
Just making sure, in case they ask why.
Yes.
You have this? Excellent. I'll give her a little head nod and I'll head off.
All right. All right. So, another day can pass. Anybody with ability damage can heal up that ability damage if they still have any. And you all can meet up to head out to the Temple of Lars. When you arrive at the temple, Dragoton will make his way to all of you once more. Ah, friends, you've made it. Good. Thought maybe you'd go back down there for another run. Get yourselves killed. But I can see you're smarter than that. So, each of you, I guess I owe one of these, and he'll hand each of you a small bag of coin. In it are 10 platinums.
Nice.
Very nice.
Noise.
Now, this is a bit of good news I have. Apparently, well, the cleric at the end of this was deep within this tunnel that was buried there with this, was of very high regard. This was in the early days, before they had started a lot of the more life beyond death guardians, and used a little bit more of the classical means of keeping people out of tombs. So this is just gonna have a lot of traps in it. Maybe a few problematic creatures. From our notes, it looks like there is some measure of potentially undead that will lie within, but From the looks of the notes, it should only be one or two, perhaps a handful of zombies. The real thing I would be largely concerned with when you get down in there is there's record of some sort of spectral creature down there.
Oh no.
Those are known to sap one's strength, is that what you're talking about?
We've been trying to figure out which type. Our suspicion so far is ghosts. Ghosts are a bit different overall in nature. Hang on one sec. I don't know why I'm having trouble finding my notes here for this. I'm losing my mind every time I go looking for notes. There we go. They don't typically sap away any level of your strength. The worry you might have is they can be a bit draining on your life. Take a few years from you that you might otherwise want to keep.
Ooh. That's no good.
But we have been assured, for the most part, that the guardians in here shouldn't be anything you can't manage to overtake on your own.
Well, that's good news.
We can provide you a little bit of aid if it helps. We could provide Silvio a little bit of aid. Unfortunately for the rest of you, you're not quite clerics of our temple. Silvio's not quite there yet, but we'll still do you a solid. Your training is right, or your work has been right in line. So they give you a small handful of these, and they will give you 4 arrows that are magical. These are, I forget what it's called. Hang on a sec.
Ghost pepper.
Yes, ghost pepper weapons. You got it 100%. Right down the nose, first try.
Hey,
Ghost
that's how you
pepper
kill ghosts, right?
Yes, with ghost pepper.
I
You
thought
pepper
need-
the
what's it
ghost
called?
with
Pepper X?
arrows.
Dragon's breath.
Yeah, Wolfbane.
I'm trying to remember the hottest pepper.
These are +1 ghost touch arrows.
Those should come in handy.
There's an extra test of skill in it, by the way, for you, that the mistress has asked us to put you through. If you can land an arrow in one of these and recover it from its living carcass, or from its living form, and hit it again with the same arrow, it's a big reward in it for you.
Okay.
But they're undead.
The arrow will stick in
Sounds
them.
like a challenge to me.
But how will they have a living corpse? I'm purposely being obtuse.
I don't know if I like you or not.
I think you do.
He'll do that thing where he stands over top of you again,
Damn it!
and then he'll take a few steps back. Now, of course, his benefit is your blessing. If he can manage to do this, and you all are supportive of giving him the room to accomplish this, the reward is shared between the lot of you.
All right, then I perk up. Oh, well, then it's happening.
Good. That's what I like to hear. And the mistress will be real appreciative of it too. And he'll look over at you, Luna. Speaking of, sad I haven't seen you around here much. I think you just muted yourself.
Or you didn't unmute Zoom.
Yeah, I needed to unmute Zoom. I always forget because I go back and forth between which way. We had a strenuous time down there. I had to have some, relaxing time.
I suppose so.
Anything strenuous.
Yeah. And it'd definitely be strenuous if you came around here.
Oh, I'm sure it would be.
Well, I guess I can understand that. He will, go on. Well, if you're all down for it, I can get you a map. It's a little ways out of town. You'll have to locate, the location of it. There is a small, there's a small shrine to the east of the city. You should be able to, if you follow the map closely, be able to make your way to it. It's a very small shrine, though, and when you arrive at the shrine, you will need to perform the ritual, and he'll hand you the document that you guys used, that you guys had brought to him. There's a ritual listed on here. If you perform the ritual before the shrine, you may have to clean it off. Keep in mind the desert sands may have blown over it a bit. Get it all nice and clean. Perform the ritual, and it should open the passageway into the crypt beneath.
Can I read what the ritual is?
Yeah, you can read over it. It's pretty straightforward. It's taking a bit of holy water, pouring it into a basin, and then you say a prayer to Lars, and then you stand up, clean your face with the holy water, and then flick the holy water around the area in a circle. The water from your face in an area around the circle. And that will cause the area to open up the passage that leads down.
It burns.
Does anyone have holy water?
Yeah, I've got holy water.
Oh, sweet. Well, that's that done.
Does the holy water have to be blessed by a cleric of Lars?
It does not.
I can be a... No, I'm not going to say that.
No.
You can't be a cleric of laws. Don't you lie to me.
It's good to hear you're all down for this. I was a little worried we'd have to get somebody else on it, but I think you'll all do well. Any...
That mistress task, does he physically have to retrieve the arrow out of the corpse, or does it just have to be retrieved and then shot into it again?
He needs to retrieve the arrow.
Okay,
This needs to be a deed of heroic measure.
gotcha.
So-
I wanted to be certain on
Yes.
the stipulations for this.
It would be optimal if all of you were to give him assistance in the matter.
Of course, of course. I just wanted to know if there are other means of retrieving this arrow, or if he physically had to be the one to retrieve it out of the creature
Yes.
while it's still unliving.
Delanmian has asked that we refer to it as living.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, do you have any idea for when you plan to make your trip?
Soon, I guess.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready to head out whenever all of you are.
Well, set out when you please. Although, Rusty, you'll know that if you set out too soon, you won't have your new feats.
How much do I have to wait?
3 more days.
Well, I'm not gonna make them wait 3 days. So,
Okay.
Why not? I don't know. Are we in a rush?
If you
are we in a rush? I
if
don't
you
know.
don't
There's
know,
no
you can
time-
restart your retraining.
Oh, I guess it's true. Yeah, I just need 3 more days, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, we
That's
can
fine.
spend that 3 days doing a little extra
All right.
research on.
I'm willing to wait as long as we go down there and get that other book while we wait. No.
That's a different
Oh my
area.
god.
Yeah, I'm saying get him killed before he even gets his feet.
We'll meet at dawn in 3 days.
Did he give us enough information to do like a knowledge religion and see if I know anything more about the ghost creature that he thinks will be going up
Yes,
against?
you can give me a now. In the description in the text there, they've got some notes that they've also written down, so you can use that to give me a knowledge religion. Ooh, very nice. So yeah, ghosts are incorporeal, undead. They have resistance to channeling. They have an ability to emit a moan that can make people feel panicked. Under normal circumstances, if you destroy the ghost, if you naturally kill the ghost, it will bring itself back to life after a few days. Their touch is something that can be rather problematic. It can deal a large amount of damage to yourself, but it also can take some years off of your life, or add some years to your life. But as a positive side, being a particularly resilient person can reduce the effect of their touch. They are perfectly
high fortitude save.
Correct. They move via flying. And they can see flawlessly in the dark within 60 feet.
And how would I know with my check of their ability to will themselves from being affected by things?
You're asking about mind affecting stuff?
Not mind affecting specifically, because I'm assuming it's immune to that, but my misfortune hex is not mind affecting, but still has a will save.
Will saves can still affect them. The only things that they are unaffected by, are unaffected by is, I forget the stupid list. Where'd it go?
I assumed undead immune to mind affecting, but I'm just curious how.
Yeah, it's mind affecting, bleed, and ability and energy drain.
But yeah, I'm just curious of how good their will saves are. If I would have a general idea, I don't know if I would.
Will is one of their stronger saves.
Ugh, damn. Okay.
Do we know if regular weapons are gonna hurt them?
So with regard to incorporeal, you will know that yes, incorporeal weapons will not do damage to them proper.
You mean corporeal weapons?
Or corporeal weapons, yeah. So, I believe they deal effectively no damage, correct? They take half damage. I always forget. I always get these fucking all mixed up.
I think they take half.
Up ghost
Effects that do not cause damage only have a 50% chance. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Only half damage from a corporeal source.
Oh yeah, and I think Ghostbane Dirge then makes them
But it is also immune to all non-magical attack forms. That's the line I was looking for.
So they're immune to non-magical damage.
Yes.
Interesting. We just sold our oil of magic weapon.
Is this a problem for you?
No.
He'll look at you.
I mean, I don't have a magic weapon, so...
And you don't have the spells to get a magic weapon?
No.
Well, we have magic that can hurt it.
Yes, but you're going to have a member of your team that will be totally ineffective.
True.
I'll apply
distract it.
I'll hit him with
Oh,
the
he sees
holy
you.
water.
He sees the holy water, and he's like, "Ah, that'll do some pain."
What about you, Rusty? Do you have a
I got
magic
nothing
weapon?
for Matt. I got nothing on that. I
Well,
don't think I could probably easily get one either.
You don't happen to have anything here that might be able to aid us with making their weapons a little more effective?
Well, since we can tell based on the plans there when you're gonna find that ghost, I suppose we can give you a little bit of assistance on this one. Very little, though. I want to make sure you're doing the work here, not us.
Oh, trust me, we're gonna do the work.
Any assistance you can offer us is greatly appreciated.
I agree.
Do we know what the alignment of these ghosts are?
So this is going to be a Temple of Lars, and a
It's a
ghost
ghost.
protecting it. So it's going to be
Lawful
a
evil.
Yeah.
Well, what type of evil? That matters for me.
Lawful evil.
It is
most likely.
almost
If
guaranteed to
temple
be lawful.
Lars, then it's going to
Lawful
be
Yeah.
most likely. Yeah, because if it's like a temple to Lars and these ghosts are like Lars ghosts, like defending it, they're going to be lawful evil.
Yep. Oh, why
Hey, they
can't I
could be
find-
one off, so
They
neutral evil
could.
or
They
lawful
could be
neutral.
neutrally. But I'm guessing if this is like the high quality temple, like they're saying it is, then they're probably gonna have the full lawful evil ghosts there.
There it is. Why is this actually more expensive? I thought this was like more reasonably priced. Why is the weapon blanch for Ghost Salt so fucking expensive?
How much is it?
200
300
gold. It is
Oh,
200 gold for a weapon blanch. When you can just put, I guess it's because it gets past, it gets fully past the DR, but, or not the DR, but it does full damage on the attack. But it's only good for one attack.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
remember last in Conscripted, I was like super pissed off. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I'm not gonna bother getting this.
It costs, like, you could adamantine blanch 10 arrows or one sword.
Wouldn't it probably be more cost effective if we basically just got like a 1 or 2 magic weapon scrolls?
Yeah, that's why I'm a little annoyed, because my
Yeah.
original idea here is, so he will actually just sell you guys, he'll actually give Rusty a thing of oil of magic weapon.
Okay.
And actually, since he knows that you also deal in melee a bit, he'll give one to you as well, Higram.
Sweet. What is it? A scroll of.
It's oil of magic weapon, so you just apply it to your weapon.
It gives a +1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls and basically makes your weapon considered magical.
Yep.
And it lasts for a minute per level.
It is
So
going to
I'm
last for
assuming
1
this
minute.
is going to be 1 minute, yeah.
Yep.
So basically,
One fight.
well, I mean, it could last more than one fight if they're like fights close together, but I would save it until we think we're close to that ghost and then apply it to your weapon, like as your first standard action, basically.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You will have a full map with the layout to get from the top to the bottom. It looks pretty straightforward. There is a long corridor way that you're going to head down according to the map. You're going to head kind of straight downward once you get inside. They've circled a few alcoves specifically that they do recommend that you search, because they know that within them are some of the clergy members that might have a handful of items that might be of value, but they don't know which alcove. But in that same area, they also notate like possible zombies or skeletons here.
Is there like a dungeoneering check I could do to see if I can know more about the map, or like?
Yeah, you
Well,
can give me. Go ahead.
Isn't it survival for maps?
This is different. What he's asking for is like looking at the map. Is there anything about this dungeon that I might know, like would specifically have something laid out in a specific way?
Like what the room layout might mean
Yeah.
in retrospect to.
Give me a dungeoneering check.
All right, this plus a d6.
Ooh, yeah. So what I'm gonna do with
Oh,
this,
never mind.
what I'm gonna do with this is, you have a good idea looking at this map where the traps are,
neat.
where you like would assume there's going to be traps. So when we get into like going through the dungeon, I'm going to give you a plus. I'm going to give everyone a bonus, or I guess whoever does the perception, a bonus to attempting to detect the traps. So it'll be a +2 bonus to detecting the traps while down there. Because you'll kind of be like, that's a good spot for a trap, that's a good spot for a trap. And so people will kind of know to keep their eyes peeled in a specific spot, because this has a layout like you're used to seeing in these kinds of circumstances. One of the things you'll also know is if there's not an undead at the end of each of those, and if there's not at least one undead in each of those alcoves, somebody put this place together wrong.
Okay.
There are 6 total alcoves to go down. There are also 2 shrines that are beneath there as well. One in each wing. There are most likely in shrines placed like this, there is possibly some way to use these shrines to disarm the ghost, or at least potentially depower the ghost. And with that dungeoneering, you'll know that defiling the shrines would be a bad idea. And with this, somebody who has some ranks in knowledge religion can give me a knowledge religion check. Okay. Between the two of you, you'll know at least a little bit of information that will be useful. There is, for Lars, the ritual usually does involve some form of sacrifice. But neither of you can remember exactly what you need to sacrifice.
Dog.
Oh, actually, no. I'll do this as an aid. The two of you can be talking together, and you can know that you'll have to spill blood of either yourselves or an enemy here. And if you do that, there will be some kind of effect on the creature in the main room. But remember, if it does disarm the ghost or does take away the ghost, then you will not be able to get the additional benefit. So tread wisely when making the decision on what you want to do there.
The additional benefit, aka doing the mistress.
Doing the mistress thing. Yep.
So if we weaken the ghost,
if it only weakens the ghost, then you can still accomplish it. But if it dismisses the ghost or stops the ghost from being summoned.
So theoretically, if we did it on both the shrines and then all of a sudden the ghost doesn't get summoned at all, then obviously we can't attempt to do the mistress thing.
We can't unlock our achievement if there isn't an achievement to unlock.
So defiling the altar would make the ghost more powerful.
Yes, defiling the altar makes the ghost more powerful.
And think of how much more the mistress would appreciate it.
Yeah, but I think that the people at Lars might be a little pissed at us if we defile their altars.
I also want to live.
Yeah, I also want to live too.
I think it's either we don't do anything to the shrines, or we take the chance and do stuff at one of the 2 shrines.
Yeah.
And hope that just weakens it a little bit, but still summons it and doesn't completely dismiss it.
I agree. I think only ritualing one of them is probably the best bet.
Okay.
I like a challenge, but I won't defile Lars stuff, so
Yeah,
we won't power it up this time.
I don't think we should defile anything. That doesn't sound like a way to make any of the people here happy with us.
Well, I'm anti-defiling Lars.
No, I'm joking. I'm not trying to defile anything.
I mean, I don't even know how we would defile them, but I don't think I want to know, and I don't think we need
Prestidigitation.
Well, I could defile something real easy.
Well, you see how you sacrifice the blood, you would take one of your weaker blood to sacrifice it. That would defile it. Absolutely.
I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's considered defiling. I'm pretty sure that's underneath sacrificing your blood, which is actually one of the ways we weaken the ghost. No, that's not.
No, that would definitely defile it.
No, I don't think so.
Lars does not accept weak blood.
I mean, but are you weak if you're willing to cut yourself and bleed on a shrine?
Really?
bars? Does that make you weak?
It could just be your last resort.
Son
Oh no,
of,
that would be if you cut your life into pieces.
Oh my
son of a
god.
bitch, Steve.
I actually appreciate that.
Thank you.
I like it.
So yes, we got 3 days to kill while Rusty finishes
My training.
his training, and then
I'm
we
gonna
can...
buy some more flasks and make some more holy water. Then
All right.
I'll be a master of
plan.
Cobra Kai karate.
I'll make 10 more. I'm actually gonna give everybody 3 flasks of holy water.
How much do these flasks weigh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I cannot carry.
I don't think I'll be carrying any of your holy
I'll
water.
carry it.
Sorry, I have very
Oh.
limited.
I was giving you weapons.
I have very limited carrying capacity, and I don't want to be slow. Okay,
That's
if
fair.
that ghost comes for me, I need to be able to book it away from it.
How much do they weigh?
I'm pretty sure
They're
a
a
pound
pound
each.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
hold that.
I mean, I could hold it. I just don't want to.
I can hold some.
I'll hold it.
Yep,
I'm almost.
I'll accept them.
All right, I'll give So I have 20. I'll give you 4 each, and I'll keep 8.
How much each? Sorry, 4?
4 holy water vials.
4. Okay. I'll call a flask of holy water, and these are a pound each.
Mhm.
Because I have this backpack full of those books I found in that place. Do I have a place I can just keep these at, my home or whatever? Or
Yeah,
do I have...
absolutely.
During the downtime, I just want to make a point. I'm flipping through these, seeing if there's anything interesting I come across.
I gotta
Okay.
be back 1 second.
No problem. Yeah, you can be flipping through those for over the next few days. A lot of this is pretty like mundane stuff. There are some historical records though there's a couple of historical references to people that would be of value to you. 2 of them in particular are spellcasters that at the time were were not necessarily the archmage that sat beside the king, but their apprentices. And these are names that could be very beneficial in getting your way to the Archmagi. Information about the Archmagi that you might need. Because a lot of those names have weirdly been lost to history. Possibly by design, possibly not. But their names are...
These are these names I'm getting from specifically because I found 2 history books. You're saying those come from those books?
Yes.
Okay.
They are... I'm going to paste these in the
excellent,
chat
thank
for you.
I love me some Control-C and Control-V. Ooh.
And you would know these are both elven people.
And you said these were they were apprentices to the archmages.
That is correct.
Yeah. All right, keep a look for these guys. Yeah, if it matters, I'm using that home inventory box you made, so I'm putting those books in there. Take them off my main.
Excellent.
Stop weighing me down, but I'm still weighed down a bit, so I gotta do that while everyone does other stuff during the downtime.
So, since we're on this, by the way, some stuff to keep in mind about storing things at home that might make you a little bit worried. There is a 1% chance anytime that you guys leave town that your homes get, for more than a day, that your homes get robbed. Now, not even really for more than a day, for a day that your homes get robbed. It'll be 8%.
Is that like known to us? Like we know there's a chance.
You know, there's like once a day. There's always there's almost always a robber. There is always some sort of robbery every day. So this is something that you'll know. Like if you make no investment in home security, then you will be taking the chance on that. If you have some investment, then I roll some dice to see like how successful the burglars are in that circumstance, based on the things that you put into place to protect your home.
Okay.
I wield the door shut and all the windows shut every time I leave.
I don't know how you wield them. Maybe if you weld them, that might work out, but then you won't be able to get in.
Yeah, so what's the description of our average place? Are there like shutters for windows that we could lock, or is it just a door that we can lock?
Right now you have a door and windows. The door, in order to lock the door, you'd have to put something in front of it. But that just means anybody can push hard on it and open up the door. The doors do not come with locks.
And sorry, what about the windows?
The windows do not come with any coverings except glass.
So there's a glass.
There's a single pane of glass that
so
the protection window.
Then?
Yes.
What story or how high up or?
You are all going to be in first floor domiciles.
First floor.
Yep.
Is there a how do I say the word? Like a bank, like a
there are
like store like a safety deposit box.
Yes, there are places that you can rent storage space for these kinds of items, but you will have to pay a fee to do that.
I figured that.
Yep. It is only a 1% chance though. And it's 1% chance, and then it affects one of the party members. Not all of the party members, and it's not 1% chance for each party member.
All right,
I don't have anything valuable in my home right now, so I don't currently care.
Yep.
Yeah, if I know that it's a reality I could be robbed, I'll keep, so basically on the notes section of my character sheet is written in my journal that's on my person.
Okay.
But I'm storing the actual books in the my house.
Okay. I want to make this thing clear because this is a town where like theft is not an uncommon thing.
For sure. Okay.
All right.
In the 3 days of downtime, I'm gonna go rob people. No, I'm joking.
You can. You'll help my statistics.
You're part of the problem.
Oh.
The GM will consider you part of the solution.
Right. I told you guys it could happen.
See, it's happening right now.
Right. I accidentally robbed one of you guys. Oh, you live here. I leave. Don't even take anything.
Accidentally.
Accidentally recover scroll money.
Don't you do the thing I'm already thinking about doing.
In fact, leave a note behind that says, "Here's a scroll for your trouble."
This is magic. For real.
That's the perfect kind of note to put exploding runes on.
Yeah, I'm going to let Higram know that these flasks are too heavy for me. Well, I mean, doesn't matter. Actually, it's fine. I'll just be at medium encumbrance. I think it's fine.
I love making the party encumbered.
While I'm doing the training, is there a way I could do like a small other thing, or it's basically my
you can do some small other things like before bed.
Well, I wanted to look into. Can I like look at the? We got these signet rings, right? Can I look into the signet ring and like see if I know anything about it?
You got any ranks in knowledge history?
I sure don't.
Do you have any ranks in diplomacy?
I sure do.
Give me a diplomacy.
I should have done the thing, but I was going to add the d6. Like,
yeah, go ahead. You said it as you were clicking it, so that is fine. Excellent. So you can bring these signet rings around to a few places.
Is this gathering information?
This is gathering information.
Great.
And you'll finally bring it into somebody. There is a person who is very interested, actually, when you bring this in to them. They will take a look at them. Ah, there'd be some dwarves that would be real interested in these things.
Oh, really? How interested?
Enough to pay quite a bit of coin for them. These are the kind of things that the right family would value greatly. I don't remember exactly which family. Let me grab my book real quick. Hold on. And he'll like walk over to a wall and pull a book off of it, and start flipping through it, looking at it. Yes, the Boulderfall family. This is a piece of their lineage. Quite some time ago, these were the rings of their family, before the family changed their symbol. There's a bit of a catch, though. Find the wrong Boulderfall, and they might be pissed at you for bringing them one of these rings. The family, I guess, had a little bit of a falling apart at a certain point, which is part of why the insignia gets changed. But some of the ones who appreciated the family are going to value these much more. So you may want to ask some specific questions if you happen to find a Boulderfall family member.
Like what specific questions?
I don't know
What do I
exactly
need
how
to
to
know?
ask it. I'm not really the social type.
Oh, great.
I spend a lot of my time in books. Kind of even awkward having you here right now. But these were quite pretty things.
You want to buy them?
Oh, I don't have that kind of money. I spend a lot of money on my books. You know, these things aren't cheap.
I guess that's true.
I'll tell you what, though. I can give you some information as to where you might find a Boulderfall.
That's good enough for me. I'll take it.
The Boulderfall family, at least what's traced to their lineage, tends to be more towards the Gulf, so towards the north end of the Mires. Some of them go by a different surname now, who refer to themselves as, what is it? I want to say it's the Shale family.
But I want to sell this to a Boulderfall, not a Shale? Or...
A Shale might be a Boulderfall. There was how is it called? One of those courtship ceremonies to bring together two families in turmoil. So you'll find some Shales that are really in their hearts Boulderfalls. And you'll find some Boulderfalls that are really in their hearts haters of the Boulderfalls.
Looks like we got ourselves a tale of two cities on our hands.
Tiptoe carefully.
All right. Well, if I can, I guess I'll in one of the days I have, in one of my other downtime days, I might stop by and try and find one of these Boulderfall people.
This'll be the kind of thing that will take.
We'll do later.
Yeah, it'll take some other looking around. Like you can get a few leads if you give me diplomacy now. But there's basically, to get to the point that you'll be able to meet a Boulderfall or a Shale, you'll need to give me a few diplomacy checks over time. So you can give me basically one per day. So you got 2 additional days in town. Go ahead and give me 2 more diplomacy checks.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, if they're gathering information.
Yep. And you can add your D6 if you want as well.
I guess, yeah, for each
Because they
day I might as
refresh
well.
each day, yep. Okay. So yeah, you'll have 1 success towards it.
Neat.
And so you'll get a few, like, this is kind of that thing where you like start asking around about people, and people are like, well, I don't know anybody like that, but I do know somebody who might know more about this, and they'll refer you to kind of the next person in line that can get you there.
But my cousin's cousin.
Yeah. Right now you're talking to like people in the correct area of the Mires, but they're people that don't know a lot of higher class people. So you're getting to like the next class of people, and then the next class of people, and so on. but the days can pass, and you all can meet up to discuss plans for heading out into the sands. Do you have anything you want to discuss before you go? Anything you want to plan, grab?
I did some shopping.
Okay.
On the way, I bought like a bedroll, rope.
Okay, that's all standard cost.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get a used bedroll.
No, I
used bedroll's half price.
I'll spring for the good stuff.
What were you gonna say, Tom?
Are we gonna need rations?
I also bought rations just in case, but I wasn't sure.
This is less than a day's travel. So unless you guys think you might have to stay down there, you should not need rations.
Yeah, I can't think of anything I need done.
Okay.
I think I'm good. I mean, I can't think of anything else.
Oh.
We have holy water.
Still got torches.
We got torch. I have torches. People have torches. People who can see don't have torches.
Into the sands of the desert you go.
Are we worried about water skins or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. How much are water skins?
They are base price in the SRD.
Oh, I couldn't find. I guess.
It should be here.
Yeah,
I'll just search it again. Oh, I was looking at equipment and it was not under.
Yeah, if you just go on, if you do a search on the regular thing, water skins are 1 gold. Or no, I'm sorry. That's the full soldier uniform. Oh no, that's correct. Water skins are 1 gold apiece, and they weigh 4 pounds.
How much water is that? Like a day's water, or?
That's what I'm checking.
Because I will purchase one as well.
Yeah, I'll pick one up.
Okay.
Does anyone can anyone create water? Are we?
Water skin is a half gallon of liquid, so yeah, roughly a day's worth of water.
Yeah, I can create water. I'll just make water if we need it.
All right, well then.
And you said these weigh 4 pounds?
Yep.
You do need something to put it in, though. I don't. But...
No, if you pick up the water skins and you fill them, they're 4 pounds when full.
Yep. I will buy mine and have it full before we head out into the desert.
All right.
I also have hot weather clothing. I don't know if that matters for anything.
I also have that.
Are any of you wearing cold weather gear?
No.
Okay.
My original character when we were in Frigus.
Spells real fast. I think we should. Should I first level? I can cast 3 a day. Do you want me to just prepare heals just in case, or?
Yeah, I guess we can. If we can talk early in the morning before we set out to coordinate spells. I'll let you know. I have prepared for my cantrips. I'm doing acid splash and then just a bunch of detections, magic, poison, and read magic. For my level 1, I'm doing sleep, grease, liberating command, and web bolt. Those are the only ones I can prepare, or I could prepare a different mix if you prefer. I have detect secret doors, obscure mist, protection room law, animate rope. I don't think any of these are super. Detect secret doors might be, but I could throw away if people aren't scared of getting grappled. I could get rid of liberating command, I guess, or grease for detect secret doors. It's up to you guys.
I think either is fine.
Because you guys have you guys can just perception find secret doors, right? Or no?
Yeah,
I have a better perception now.
Okay.
The only thing I'm changing is I'm changing up one of my extracts to a different one. I'm changing into like cure light wounds.
Okay. Can I get a traveling order, please?
Well, before we start up, I'm gonna when I first wake up, I'm gonna do my invocation to neutral evil.
Gotcha.
I
And then
guess.
Which way are we headed?
You are heading east.
I'll be in the front.
I'll be behind you.
I guess I'm just gonna prepare heals.
Oh, I put you guys roughly where you should be putting yourselves because you'll be
Oh.
kind of like mid-desert point.
Gotcha. I can spontaneously cast Cure Light Wound. So I don't have to prepare it. I can always do it if need be.
Okay. All right.
Alright, I'm gonna do one comprehend languages just in case then.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Let me know when you
Alright,
guys are finished with your prep stuff. And then, yeah, that is the right thing to do.
Yep. Before we even
Well-
say
well,
moving, before we even get going.
So I have the survival, so I'll direct us with that.
I was hoping nobody would do that.
And nobody has knowledge geography to assist, right?
I do not.
I do not.
Okay, so it's
It's alright,
just
you've got a
survival.
pretty straightforward map, so you do get the bonus from having a map. And yep, very good.
Oh, and I get a perception also with the survival, or I
You do
can
get a
use-
perception with the survival. Yep. Damn.
Nice.
There is no surprising you guys with this then. You will all see a pile of bones that's kind of laid out in a very like put together manner with a shield on its arm and a sword kind of laying by where its hand would be.
Freaking undead.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's moving, right?
I'll shoot it with an arrow.
Oh, we don't have rest macros yet.
No.
I need to just change my
How far away is it?
spells.
It's about 100 feet out. So,
Oh yeah, that's arrow range.
yep, you can shoot with an arrow. Give me an attack roll. Yeah, you can hit it because it's not really moving around, and it will go ahead and roll me damage here. Yeah, you will like crack one of the bones, and as you do, it will start to pull itself up out of the ground. And I will turn on some combat music. And
Sorry, macros have made me dumb and lazy. What's the spell point formula? How many should I have?
how you have that many equal to your cast? So your first level, right? You have first
Yeah.
level spells only, so it's
Yeah.
exactly
It's
how
just
many
exactly
castings
how
you
many
have.
I can.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Sound good.
I love that it keeps saying my name is wrong. Or the token.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting to update the token's name. Let's make sure I draw this
Oh,
out far
there's
enough.
Mr. Skeelton.
Right. Oh, I put him in exactly the right spot. Look at that fucking
Look
shit,
at that
man.
math.
Oh,
Quick maths.
unreal. I think I could do that again if I tried harder. All right. So you got some damage on him, and he's gonna roll himself into the initiative too, because skeletons have turns too,
Nah, they don't need a turn.
and he has an initiative bonus.
And we only see the one?
You only see the one.
Okay.
Silvio's 08. So yeah, all of you will go before it. Rusty.
Low skeleton.
Oh yeah, I guess I go first. Well, let's see. How far can I move? 30 feet?
30 feet. And if you want to still take an action, or you can double move.
Let it come to us. No.
Yeah, I guess since we're shooting at it, I'll just ready an action that if it gets within melee range, I'll attack it.
Yep.
Otherwise, I don't have any need to move.
Felix.
I will take the high ground here, and I will ready a cantrip if it comes within 30 feet.
Oh shit, he has the high ground.
He has a high ground, Anakin.
Higram, do you want the high ground too?
Nope. I'm already in action. If he comes within 30 feet, I'm going to charge him and smash his face in.
Okay. Luna.
I'm just going to guidance Silvio for now.
All right. Silvio.
I'm gonna rapid
Yep.
or Flurry, I mean.
Yep.
Alright, so, my flurry went up, so it's 0-0 now.
Okay. I think that's still a penalty one on them technically, right?
I actually still forgot to put in the feats, so I'm gonna work on that as I.
Yeah. So my base attack bonus is +1.
Right. So it's 0-0 for the flurry. So yeah, this is this is a 13. So that will.
But guidance, so 14.
14. That will miss though.
All right, and
it will plink off of its armor. That though will hit. For a couple of points of damage. The skeleton will come in. And Higram, you will get a charge.
Alright, I'm gonna charge in. And then I'm gonna smack him with the mace.
Yep.
Oof.
Ugh, not like that, you're not.
I'm gonna miss and be sad.
Felix.
Does my wolf get it?
Oh, your wolf does get an attack, yep.
I wasn't sure because we,
Nope, you are fine.
Gonna give him a bite.
No.
He's gonna also miss. Man. So sad.
Yep.
Do I know or care about what this is?
Just a like piece of plant life. It counts as hindering terrain if you try to move through it, but
Nope. I'll take a position here and I'll throw an acid splash on it.
all right, come on, botch.
Where is my character sheet?
Comes that young botch.
Ah.
That's not that young botch. That will hit.
2 points of acid damage.
Splashes onto it. Bits of its skull kind of burn and hiss. Higram, you took your ready to action.
Mm-hmm.
Let me move you to the right place on the initiative. And that'll take us to Luna.
Okay, I need to see how far away it is from me. Alright, I'm going to move to here, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to attempt to misfortune it.
All right. Makes a will save. Ooh, and it succeeds. Roll the 20.
Bummer.
Silvio.
Yep, I'll 5 foot and I will do my 2 attacks.
All right.
Attack number 1.
That will miss.
Attack number 2.
Ooh, no guidance on this one, so that will miss. Close, though. Very close. The skeleton will try to chop its way into Higram.
Oh no.
Percentile dice, please. Ooh, I think that's gonna suck. 14.
Nope.
Yep. It clangs off of your armor as it swings on in. Higram. I guess actually you should have gone before him, but that's my mistake.
Assuming that misses.
That does miss.
I'm actually gonna. Does he look rough at all or no?
I mean, there's some bones that have been very clearly shattered on him.
Alright. Then I'll just bonk him again.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
No, I won't. I'll just stand here wailing into the air or bouncing off the shield.
Yep. You just keep getting it pushed around as it kind of moves its shield arm back and forth. Felix.
Throwing some more acid splash.
Oh, but that will at least hit for the 1 point of damage.
No.
More burnination. Felix. I'm sorry, Luna.
I go again.
Just doing guidance on Silvio again.
Okay. Silvio.
So is this something that I can't move on to?
You can step up onto it. Absolutely.
Okay,
it's got a regular incline to it, so you can just climb up it with ease.
All right, cool. And then I'll do my shots.
Yep. You have the high ground, so that will hit. Still up. That will not hit, even with the high ground.
All right.
Higram. This bony bastard is starting to break into pieces. Oh, not close enough.
Nope.
Oh. Go for the legs, but it keeps standing. It takes a swing on back at you. 19 to hit.
Nope.
Ooh. Gets its sword like locked in your armor and has to like pull it loose. Rusty.
All right, time to give it a swinging.
You gotta move in.
I know I can do that. That's what I was measuring. All right, time to for real give it a swinging.
Ooh, no.
Yikes.
Felix.
Going another one.
No, that will miss. Luna.
More guidance.
All right. Silvio.
Full attack.
Yep.
With my same I've been doing.
Ugh. Goes wide. Even wider. Arrows
God,
just go
right.
way off into the nether. Higram. Party is failing to hit all over the place.
Yeah.
No. Its shield comes up just as you bring the mace down. The skeleton will lunge once more at Higram with the sword. Oh shit, I might get you finally. 24.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yes, I get to deal some damage before y'all kill the skeleton. 10 points of damage. He gets in a
Holy
big
shit.
slice. It's one-handed. Ugh.
That looks like it hurt.
Rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Let's
is
see if we
big.
can hit it again.
No. No hits for you.
Dang.
Felix.
There's this crazy thing I heard about. It's like almost like you try to flank it. Might help you hit.
If I move
What
on
I said. Don't take advice from me on how to hit though.
Luna. Well, remember, you can 5-foot step. It's the most underutilized mechanic in the game.
That's true.
How injured does he look?
Very injured. Like, a lot of bones are broken at this point. It seems like if you guys could land one really solid hit, it would knock this thing apart. Luna.
I did guidance.
Okay. Silvio.
Sorry, everyone decided to talk over.
All right, 2
Sorry.
attacks.
No.
Oh my God.
No. You're just burying arrows in the dirt. Higram.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the wolf 5-foot step me back, and I'm gonna cure light wounds and stuff, so I don't get murdered on the next swing.
Okay.
And 9 hit points.
The skeleton will turn its attention to Rusty then.
Yikes. Yikes.
Rusty, god damn it, why do you have to roll like this, dice? Does an 11 hit?
Oh no.
Alright. Rusty.
All right, maybe I'll hit it this time. Probably not though.
Nope. Oh, that is still a miss.
What?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, that is a hit. That is a hit.
Okay. All right, where do we go here?
Ooh, but barely any damage. You can feel it's hard to get it in there, but you at least get the rapier in tight enough to break like the jointing of one of its bones. Felix.
I'll clean this up with my mighty acid. Oh my god, it gets worse.
You like toss out the acid, it like splashes on the plant next to you. and burns a
This
bit of the
plant in
plant away.
particular.
Luna.
God damn.
I'll just keep giving
I
guidance.
need guidance, clearly.
I mean, everyone clearly needs guidance.
Guide
Silvio.
us all.
I don't have an AoE guidance.
Work on it.
Okay.
All
Isn't it
right.
just like prayer?
Yeah, or bless.
Listen, mind your own
Nice.
beeswax.
All right, more arrows in the sand.
We're having very much trouble today.
Nope.
Ugh.
This one will at least get knocked away by the shield.
God, I'm about to just go healing hex this thing.
Hagram.
I'm actually gonna go into flanking.
All right. You gonna take a careful movement, or are you just gonna accept an AO?
Careful movement.
So 1, 2,
Aggro
3,
bad.
4. Yeah, you can. Okay, just checking.
You motherfucker.
God damn.
We did it, guys.
Game's so spiteful. +2 is not enough, but close. But it will maintain its focus on Rusty. Because it doesn't understand how flanking works. 18 to hit Rusty.
That hits now. Oh,
Er-
it hit anyway.
8 points of damage as it cuts across Rusty.
Ah. Ugh.
Rusty, you're up.
This thing, I don't like it. Oh god.
It don't care if you don't like
Oh
it.
my god, all the nat ones.
Felix.
Wait,
Alright.
I
Here's
lost
mine
it.
now. One, you ready?
We can't take down a freaking skeleton.
Oh,
Yeah.
here's
Not
touch.
that one that will actually hit. Finally.
Got it. 2 acid damage.
It splashes against it, but the skeleton remains standing.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Luna.
I guess I'll come.
It's funny too, because when this rolled up, I was like, this thing's not going to be much of a challenge for them. Boy, was I wrong.
5 hours later.
5 more hours later.
Wait, is this adding? This isn't. The effect isn't.
Is it not? Is it more than heal 3?
You rolled a d8 plus.
1d8.
You only did 1d plus 1, but you can.
Yeah, it should be
Plus
1d8.
That's
plus
fine. You can ready the hex. I need to fix a bunch of you guys' macros anyway, so that was
No,
another
I
part of
just-
what today's project
I
is
moved
supposed to
up
be.
behind him, and
Oh, are you healing him?
I'm healing Rusty.
Okay, sorry.
So yeah, so 4 health, not 3.
Okay,
Yep,
4.
4.
Got it.
Silvio.
Attack number 1.
No.
Attack number 2.
No. The whiffs keep coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Right? Nope. I'm gonna try. How do I do a melee touch attack?
Just hit melee. What are you trying to hit with?
I'm gonna cure light wounds him.
So you'll need to. Are you gonna do it defensively, or are you going to take the AO?
I don't know what the difference is. I don't know how to.
So if you cast a spell, they get an attack opportunity if you're in melee range. So they can either attack you, or if you cast defensively, you make a concentration check, and the DC is equal to 15 plus the spell's plus twice the spell's level.
So I'll just get punched. I'll get hit if I try to cast.
It'll
Next
attempt to
one,
swing on you.
I could lose the spell either way.
Yes. But one way you might not get hit. The other way, it's up to whether you trust my roll to hit you or your roll to lose the spell.
Well, have you seen my roll?
I mean, your concentration check is probably gonna be bad. I would just chance
I'm
the
just gonna
AO.
melee it. I'm just gonna melee
Okay.
it. Fuck it. And I roll. Yep, that would have been the roll.
That would have been lost spells, so
Yep.
probably better this
Next
way. You don't
one,
lose the
sorry.
spell points.
Yep.
All right, Rusty. Time to get swung on
Have I
again.
rolled above a 10?
I don't like getting swung at.
Oh, wow. I'm rolling real well here now. 25 to hit Rusty.
Oh, very yes.
For 8 more points of slashing damage. Rusty's about to lose his entrails. Rusty, are you still standing?
I'm still standing.
Well, you got a chance to take it down.
Yeah, we'll see if I can capitalize on it. Spoiler alert.
I'm enjoying this
Well, you
party
got one.
can't roll higher. Oh, finally.
Finally.
That will hit. It's still up.
1
Ah.
Yay.
Felix.
These things DR sucks.
Yep.
No dice.
Nope. Luna.
Oh my god.
The worst part is, like, one solid hit from Higram, and this thing is basically toast. What are you doing, Luna?
I don't have a lot of cure spells. Okay, how much movement do I have? Yeah, I can make it over there. Alright, just Rusty, just don't die.
I can't promise that.
Guidance, Higram. I
All
pray
right.
to God.
Silvio.
Someone hits this
Attack
thing.
number 1.
No.
Attack number 2.
No. All right, Higram, you got guidance on your
do
roll.
this, otherwise I'm a goner.
Oh,
That's fine, Pavan. Just Higram needs to roll high. Come on.
Nope.
Oh my god!
I'm doing it, guys.
The most
I'm
powerful
cursed.
skeleton ever.
I'm cursed.
I am
This thing is
dead.
a god. We should retreat.
Everybody has
The
it.
most powerful creature.
All right, Rusty, here it comes. Oh, that sucks. 11 to hit.
Oh, good, I've survived.
Rusty.
All right, does it survive? Actually, can I move after I attack?
You can choose to move after you attack. If you move anything more than 5 feet, though, you are going to take an attack opportunity.
That's exactly what I wanted to know.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
yes!
no,
yes!
not a
There
crit,
we
though,
go.
but definitely a hit.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
that will down it.
I
Finally.
have done what Higram could not.
You like jab forward and you like pull with your rapier, and the whole like right arm of this thing comes flying off along with some of the rib cage, and then the thing kind of like topples over under the weight of the armor.
What is he wearing?
It has on chainmail.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if it was like. So his AC was 22 and change?
21. It has. Remember, they have natural armor.
Oh, that's why. Okay,
Yep.
I was like, what the please? I was
Um,
hoping he had played on. I was like, give me that shit.
however, you can see that the sword that he has is above average quality.
Can I like appraise it?
Yeah. Yeah, he has a masterwork longsword. As well as a small little bag of treasure. Let's see
Oh.
what you get. These, one of these, and yep. Oh, not a bad little loot pile from this thing. So there's some coin.
Oh wow.
He must have slayed many adventurers.
A couple of gems.
He died out in the sand.
Well, while you're here and looking at this guy, can I get a knowledge religion?
Is. Oh, sad.
Using that as an aid, you will help Silvio remember that one of the reasons sometimes these skeletons will have so much gear on them is the sands tend to be imbued with quite a strong level of magic, especially the further out you get. And so things that lay in them long enough can oftentimes be affected by even the slightest bits of lingering necromancy. And so this could have been an old traveler just like yourselves, left abandoned here in the sands, that rose again.
What kind of shield is it? Just a regular shield?
It is a heavy steel shield.
You said what type of sword?
Longsword, masterwork.
I probably can't use that. I think there's no. I'm not gonna even look.
Just add that there because that is extra loot that you could take.
I'll carry it for now, I guess.
I don't have the carrying capacity to carry many more things.
Someone has all that on their character sheet, or do we need to write that in the Discord or something? Or?
I have it written down in my notes, and I'll put it in the Session notes, at least.
Well, for encumbrance wise, I'm pretty full. Well, I could, but I'll be even more slow. It's up to you guys.
I mean, I'll
Then-
toss it in the sack.
All right. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, it's just the flashing version of the mace I got.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess I can look at what that potion does.
Owl's wisdom. It's
Yeah.
going to give you +2 to
Plus
wisdom.
4 to wisdom.
+4 to wisdom. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's
Wow.
a +2 to mod, but yeah.
But
just
it's
a +4 to
temporary.
wisdom.
It's for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I
that's
guess
like
it's for 6 hours at the caster
worthless to me.
level. But that you got to scroll land hall. That could be useful.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
something.
But well, it's probably on the wizard spell list, right?
Yep.
I don't think
Even-
it's
I
on
could
the
even do
witch spell
ant hall.
list.
Yep. All right.
Well, not right now.
You have overcome an objective on your way through through the sands, and as you continue your journey, it's
Oh yeah,
not
before we get too much further,
uh-huh.
I almost forgot to do this. Where
Gonna
is it?
heal up.
Yeah.
All right, heal back 6.
Positive energy.
Yep. You all will make it to the shrine that you see with another survival check. If I can get one more just to be safe. DC's small though. You got the map.
Is there any indication where this thing came from, or if that's a source of where we're looking for or anything? Or we
No,
returning
it's
from-
just a you happened upon a body that had
Okay.
reanimated in your travel. Yeah, so you will arrive at the shrine. And who remembers what to do here? After the
defile
shrine.
it. Really.
We're
Yeah.
gonna.
I'm doing my my worship thing to Lars based off of what's in the map
Mm-hmm.
with the holy water.
Okay. I want to see if anyone can remember it. Can get it from memory without
I
having to
remember
memory
there
without-
was like holy water, and then you had to like put it on your face, and then you had to like do it in a circle around the shrine. That's all I remember.
You're close.
That's exactly the things I remember.
You're close. Go ahead and
Go for it,
take.
say a prayer.
Go ahead and take a slight blessing. Your next attack roll is at +1. For getting the order close to correct. Yes.
Yay!
But
My
you
next
can
attack roll.
you can do the blessing in accordance with the sheet itself. That is that you pour holy water into the basin. You say a prayer to Lars before the basin. Who is going to say the prayer to Lars?
Me.
Okay, give me a knowledge religion.
Can I aid him?
You
Fine.
can.
Help
Can I
him
guidance
with-
him? While
You
she's
can
aiding him?
guidance him, yes.
Finger guns.
Very good. Altogether, that is enough to say the prayer correctly. Because you know that in order to show reverence, you must have your eyes closed. So you can't simply have this like open in front of you and be reading it. And no one else is supposed to speak at the time you're doing it. So Luna will kind of like coach you just to make sure you're going through the words correctly. She'll hold up the thing and then like ask you to say it and then correct the words. And then as you like right before you kneel down, you'll feel Higram's hand touch your back. And then you can close your eyes and recite the words. Reach down, scoop up the waters from the basin, and wash your face. And then you can flick the waters around, scoop up the water once more, run it over your face again, flick the rest of the waters until you have made the circle around the altar. There is for a moment, the circle kind of lights up with this golden light, and the shrine will slowly sink down. And as it sinks down, it kind of turns at an angle, turning itself into a ramp that you can head down into the depths of this crypt. And that is where it'll end for tonight.
Doo-doo-doo.
Level 3.
Not quite.
Jeez.
Yeah, that
Level
one skeleton
8.
really got us there.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.